Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horsepower podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friends Fee, Bowza, and also Mitch. Mitch, how you doing there, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy New Year to you, good sir. Great to see you. I'm glad you're here. Bowza, how you doing there, old pal?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you,
Wonderful. Sean? Thanks for telling me all that stuff. Fiablo. Hello to you.
Bonjour.
I thought you were muted, but you're French. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Not
That's different.
muted. New
Very
year,
nice.
new me, Sean. New year, new me.
New me.
Going for
That
a
sounds
different
like-
award this year.
Yes.
Yeah, let's all trade. Yeah.
Yeah, most unmuted.
Most unmuted. Most vocal.
I mean,
Just
I
straight up
think
vocal.
she also would have won that one last year with that fan thing.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We all remember that.
Oh, it does me so well to see everybody laughing and smiling and together again for another episode of the Xbox Drive. We're here live at twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live and youtube.com/carpoolgaming like we are each and every single week. And why don't we just get right on into it? We have so much. Wait, before we get into it, I paused myself. We have so much for you guys this week. We got so much to catch up on. We got predictions for this week. We got games that we've been playing. We got people hanging out here in the chat. Holy crap. So let's start this show like we do each and every damn week, unless we're on break, with our geek outs. Fee, who's geeking out about stuff? I'll just kind of put it out there. Okay, Fee, what are you geeking out about there, you big dork?
Sean, wow, okay. Well, Sean, I
You sweet thing.
decided that's something I wanted to start on doing, and you know what I did? I re-downloaded Notion, and I started a journal. Not just any journal. I went on there, and I was like, hey, free templates, let me check out something. And Sean, it was like the stars aligned, and I click on one. Sean, it is an Autumn Girls, like, just fantasy. It was like leaves, autumnal, like very like dark academia, like the images, the art. Oh my god, chef's kiss.
Timely. Yeah.
Timely. It's autumn year round.
We're in the dead of winter out here. We're barely surviving this deep freeze out here.
It's not deep freezing over here. I'm just saying.
Not out there.
I would consider myself an autumn girly, and for that reason, I got
that's
that, and
nice.
I've been journaling every single day.
Every day?
Every day. So at the end, before I go to bed, I do a little journaling, and something that Shoutout K came out with was making a playlist on Spotify of a song that represents every single one of your days this year. So I made one for January, and I made one. So every day I find a song that I was listening to and I was vibing with, and I put that on that playlist, and I add it because Sean, not only do I journal on that old Notion, it's like a spreadsheet because you have your
Now we're talking.
actual journal entry, and then you have like how much did you drink water wise today, what was your mood today, what was the weather like, and then you just fill it out. It makes my brain happy because I'm like, I like the idea of journaling, but it's always been like, okay, there's a blank page, but now I get to just fill out specific sections like
Yes.
I'm filling out a spreadsheet every
Yes.
single freaking day. So good. And now I'm
sounds
adding
nice.
photos to it. And then I just like talk about like, why was my day like, what could I have done differently? What can I focus on this week? Like, and stuff like, it's just been really nice. It's been really
That sounds
therapeutic
lovely.
in a way. So yeah, shout out Notion.
Shout out Notion. I'm jealous of all the Notion people out there. It seems like you all got it figured out. I'm just using Google Docs like a big old dummy. Notion seems like kind of nice.
I will completely take a moment to say I absolutely hate their calendar app. It sucks. They need to figure out how to integrate Google Calendar. No, Sean, imagine. Okay, let me paint this. Like, I'm gonna like make your brain a little angry for a moment. Think of like maybe I add like 3 calendar events for tomorrow. if I even add the time, it will still be out of order. So if I'm
I
like,
hate
oh,
it.
I have something in the
No.
evening, it still puts it in the morning. I'm like, this needs to burn by fire. So
Yep.
I completely kibosh that, and I'm like, I will put generalized information. They do have Notion calendar, but you can't even have, like, you can have your
Nope.
Google calendar there, but you can't have it in the Notion app. And I went on to the old Reddit, and everyone on Reddit is this like burned Notion. You said you were going to fix this, and they haven't. So this is
You
your time.
lie.
We will not
2026
forget this.
Yeah, absolutely. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious. I'm not
Seth in
adding
the chat
add-ons.
says, unfortunately, I'm done adding apps. No more apps. I feel somewhat similar. I think
Yeah.
I might be maxed out here. We got games to play. You know what I mean?
We got, oh boy howdy.
We got games to play, but we got to keep organized. But that all sounds very nice. That's about as geeky as it gets there, Fee.
Yeah.
Well done. All right.
Thank you.
Bowser. Hi. How are you?
I'm going to give a shout out to
Oh.
Bookcraft and Chill Nights.
Yes. These
We've
are
had
nice.
a couple of these lately. It's a unofficial Bookcrafters meetup. We just sit in Discord. Some of us are crafting. This time, Gizmodo was just hanging with her new foster puppy. We had that Charlie on camera for a good long time. Yeah, just doing crafts and BSing, just shooting the breeze.
That
Like the
sounds
official
nice.
Bookcrafters meetup is more focused. You know, we actually have like, let's go over the books we read and show off the crafts we did. This is more just hangouty. And yeah, we could talk about books. I mean, we're going to talk about smut at some point. That's a given.
Man.
But, you know, there's no
We need that
agenda.
shirt.
We just do what we want.
Yep. The book crafters. We're going to talk about smut at some point.
Yeah,
I like
That should
it.
be the tagline.
it's the tagline for sure.
Damn. Sells itself. Who wouldn't want to join this?
I have to add this to my list now. My
Yep.
list of things to make in
Yep.
2026.
I've rented all the books from the library. I haven't spent a single second reading them. I want to be
Yeah.
doing this, you guys. I've got to figure this out. I'm captivated by the video games I'm playing, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on what side of the fence we're talking about here. But as far as the book crafters go, like, I'm here for the hangs. Chill vibes only, also.
Get in there with your coloring book.
I think I might. I'm not a very good
Audiobooks,
colorer,
Sean.
but I ordered markers. I'm ready to go.
You can
Yeah.
listen to audiobooks while you're
Yep.
coloring.
Thank
I've
you
been
for
doing that while
mentioning that.
crafting.
I had, not to spoil an upcoming episode of the Real Carpool Gaming Podcast that could be about literally anything for Patrons Podcast, for Patrons content. Me and Amanda, we're going to be recording our New Year's resolutions very soon. And on that list is one, for me to take my kids to an NHL hockey game, and two, unrelated, seemingly, listen to my very first audiobook. I've never listened to an audiobook before. So this week I went on to Ticketmaster and I said, charge me all your fees. Go ahead and just charge me 30% fees. This is insane. This is crazy. But I'm excited. We're going to a hockey game. We're going to go see the Edmonton Oilers play the Anaheim Ducks, the same team that was my first hockey game as a little boy. So that's pretty cool. And then as soon as the sale was done, it's like, you're going to the game. Congratulations. And also we have this special offer for you. Get Audible for 3 months for only 99 cents. I'm like, look at that. That's both on my list.
It's
That's
destiny.
great. It's destiny. That is
Destiny.
destiny.
I love it.
Yes, I'm going to carpe the shit out of that DM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still have to claim that offer. I don't know if I still can do that, but I was kind of
Yes.
blown away by the pop-up.
Those offers, by the way, I'm getting more and more anytime I buy anything. I bought
Anything.
tickets to see Avatar through AMC, and they were just like, do you want a Sam's Club membership half off? I'm like,
Want to go to the zoo?
okay. Like, I got, there's like 7 offers they hit you with. It's like that, a cheese club, like a wine club. Like, it's
Where's
always
Game
something
Pass?
weird.
Hit me up with
See,
Game Pass,
Factor,
you know?
Factor food, like every time.
I'm okay with those, but then like you're just like, oh, I got this like discount, and then you look at the very bottom in like
Oh,
the
yeah.
fine print, and it's just like you have to be a new member. So I
Yeah.
silly.
I am a new member this time.
Well, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm on a
Doesn't
99
help me. She was
don't-
ready to buy Oilers
You didn't help
tickets.
me at
go
all,
buy
Sean.
hockey
I'm
tickets to
not
get
a
the
new
deal.
member.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
I don't know why I was on this. What the hell are we even talking about? But we're on Bowser's
Geek out.
and shout out.
Yeah.
We're doing
I'm done. It's fine.
What's your shout
Take
out,
it over,
Sean?
Sean.
I think he just said
no.
it.
I think I'm
it's
out.
over.
I guess he did.
That could have been it, but it is not, you guys. I'm
okay.
actually very close to where Fee's at with this. Spreadsheets are taking over. Everyone is spreading sheets, and I am absolutely geeking out about this. I love it. We covered this on the GUIs, which is our new podcast, the games of our year, which might sound like we're going to launch a podcast like once a year. No, there is so much content on that feed. You guys go listen to it. And recently, Fee and I'm sure we'll chat about this. We spun wheels. That was pretty cool. We did a preview for the games we're excited about in 2026. That's very cool. So if you're wondering why we're only doing like predictions here and not talking about like the lineup for games coming out this year, go to the GUIs podcast feed. Go listen to that. And if you're on Patreon, it's all there for you. $1 gets you the whole ad-free carpool gaming universe. It's all there. Very exciting. Okay. The reason I bring that up is when we were covering all this stuff, everybody's got a spreadsheet now. Like everybody's up in the spreadsheet game. And Fee introduced me like this Etsy store with all these like Google Sheets templates that you can like purchase. And what people are doing with spreadsheets out there, Mitch, is absolutely crazy. They're gorgeous. They got like drop down menus and it's formatted and real nice and it's good. Fee is really nice. You muted yourself. What happened?
I sure
You don't
did.
look
I don't
muted.
know. I know because I'm just so respectful. No, I was just gonna say I've recently bought a new spreadsheet myself to track my games, and it shows a little image. You can upload your image, and then you can like click through an entire list. So it says like, oh, you play Control? Yeah, go from there.
Very nice. Mitch.
How does that work exactly? Do you just get like a file that you download and import into Google Sheets? Is that all it is?
Well, actually, yes. So, like, you just click on a link. It then takes you to, essentially says, like, you can create a copy of this spreadsheet, and then it sends the spreadsheet automatically to your Google Drive. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. And some of them come with like pretty detailed instructions, like here's how to use it, here's where to put the information and populate your
Absolutely.
drop down. It's very nice. Anyway, the point is, in Seth's community, in Seth's Discord, in the All In, they have like one spreadsheet that pulls in all the community members' spreadsheets. If you want to be part of that, like you can see everybody else's spreadsheet, and it's pretty great. That's over there at the All In podcast and the All In media side of things. I need to figure out my spreadsheet is multiple tabs, and it has like my books and movies and everything else. And I want to be part of this, but I'm not sure I want to separate out my games tab. So we'll see. But the cool thing is, Seth was going through it, and he's like, oh, look what so-and-so was playing. I didn't know that they were playing this game. I want to talk to them about that. And it's like, I love it, man. So I'm geeking out about spreadsheets. People might have laughed. I didn't even notice if you were laughing about my spreadsheets before. And spreading sheets, I knew I was onto something. I love it. Everybody else loves it. So we're geeking out about spreadsheets in 2026. Shout out to you, good listener, if you've also been on the spreadsheet game. I hear you. I see you.
Yeah.
It's great. It's nice. Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy you guys are enjoying spreadsheets.
Thanks, man. What are you geeking out about there, you big dork? Oh, wait, what? Did I have the Stream Deck Plus the last time on the podcast?
No.
Shout out to Mitch. Influencer Mitch got me to buy this thing. I thought I was done with Stream Decks, but they made ones with little knobs, little turny knobs on them. And apparently that's all I needed, Mitch. This thing is a game changer. I just turned the knob to up and down my volume, for different things, the browser, the game, the voice chat. Oh man, it's good stuff.
The best part is I literally haven't even like spent the time to show him all the cool things it can do yet. Like he's basically doing like volume, which by the way, every time I open up your stream and you would alt tab and go, how's the volume? How's the volume? You would alt tab and you'd spend some time out. And I'm just like, one device would literally change his world right now. And I if I'm lying, I'm dying. You know what I mean? I've told you.
Yep, you nailed it.
It was great.
Absolutely nailed it. I would thought I was done with like more devices. I don't like clutter. And if you're looking at my desk right now, which you can't see, it is so cluttered. It's an embarrassment. I need to get a garbage bag and just like put everything in here. Just like swipe the table. Get rid of it all.
I have a lot here too. But it's not, it's actually items. It's just, there's a lot. I have like all three of the controllers there. I have 2 Stream Decks there. I have a phone charger there. I have a laptop over there. Like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I want to clean. I want to see my desk. I got a water bottle.
I can see this spot. I can see this spot. But right now I can't because there's a bowl of popcorn there. But like I usually see this spot right here. You know what I mean?
Delicious.
So, yeah.
All right, man. What are you geeking out about over there?
Okay. So you know how you said, oh, I didn't think I'd buy another piece of tech, right? And me, as a person who buys like all sorts of things for their stream, I've said this before, and I've learned to change my wording so I don't offend people when I say that. I don't like my stream being boring. Many people have told me my stream is not boring, but I don't like to be complacent when it comes to how my streams are. I like to innovate. I like to do cool things. One thing I haven't done in a while is pull down my green screen so I can do my walk-in green screen scenes, which I used to do all the time. Problem is, I had a tripod with my camera. That tripod would get knocked by my dogs walking. It would ruin the shot. I would hate it every single time I set it up. Until I found this crazy wall mount that I bought 2 of, that I literally can just swing this thing in and out. It stays exactly in space. This thing holds 40 pounds of anything on the end of this thing if I wanted to. I could put a giant light on here. I could put a camera on here. I bought 2 of them. And literally, I'm going to just be able to swing out my light, my camera. They will stay in position. They will stay off the floor so my dogs won't ruin them. And I'm going to get back to creating some ridiculous green screen scenes. So, yeah. I'm super stoked about this thing.
It's unfortunate the Elgato face cams weigh 45 pounds.
It is, right? It's a crazy shame, but
they don't. I mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
They're chunky.
Are they really?
The Facecam Pro. Okay.
The Facecam Pro is a chunky
The Facecam Pro, the 4K one that me and Bowser have, dude, it's this big. It's not a joke. It is a sizable beast and it's hefty. Like it is not a light boy, but I won't be putting the Pro over there. I have the one I actually brought to Extra Life, the Mark II Facecam. I'm going to put that over there, but like it'll be nice because now I can just swing it out and it's always going to be in the perfect spot. It's always going to have the lighting perfect. And I'm just so stoked because now that green screen that's sitting there, I can finally do some stupid stuff with and hopefully entertain the stream. So yeah, I'm geeking out about wall mounts for, lights and cameras.
That's what it's for, man. Hey, that's what this place is. Where else are you going to be able to talk about that? Like, you're obviously excited about it. You know what I mean? Where else are you going to be able to go, like, I want to talk about this. I like this. This excites me enough to spend money on it.
2 people care. 2 people care. But then I can be on a podcast and then more people might care.
Well,
let me phrase that. 2 direct people that I can, like, message and be like, look what I got. You know what I mean?
Also us.
Exactly.
And all the listeners.
Yeah.
As long as they enjoy it. Wait till they see what I do with this dumb thing I set up. That's what I'm excited about.
Hell yeah. That rules. Can't wait to see it. Good. All right, man, we haven't skipped a beat. We got stuff to geek out about. I'm sure we've got a house to keep around here somewhere. Where is this lady?
Housekeeping!
Get in here. We got to dust her and make new sheets.
Get in here!
Yeah, we need... Get in! Welcome!
It's dirty! It's been weeks!
It's great to see you! Welcome back! All right, who's doing housekeeping around these parts? Is it Bowser? Is it Mitch? You're shoving your face with popcorn. You want to do the dang thing?
Shit, I can do it.
I thought I delegated that to Mitch at the end of the year.
Oh man, give me a second. I gotta pull up this doc. I forgot all about it. I used to do that, right? That's crazy. All right. Housekeeping, ladies and gentlemen. The Carpool Gaming Fantasy Critic 2026 season is here.
Yeah.
It is super, in all caps, fun. Easy to do and it's free. So the Fantasy Critic draft dates, League A is Friday, January 16th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, right after the Xbox Drive. So that is literally a week from today. So after the Xbox Drive. So make sure you guys
we're having a short episode.
That means we'll talk about 5 things.
I mean,
exactly.
To be done at 9:30.
Yeah. You guys can keep going. I'll step. I mean, I don't think you guys are doing it. I'm doing it. So if you guys want to be with me, if you want to be a cool guy, join me for the draft.
Not with us schlubs, right?
I might just peace out of the show because me and Amanda are doing it together. Our team name is Shamanda, so we've teamed up. So super fun. It's a great way. Look, I just want to say from my own perspective, I know nobody else really cares, but I like Fantasy Critic. I think it's super fun. Fee, are you doing Fantasy Critic? What are you making faces over there for?
No, I'm too competitive for this, Sean. I don't want to
too competitive.
You don't understand.
Join.
You do not, Sean. I strictly do not think you
I
understand.
want this smoke. Okay, come on, bring it. I want it. Let's go.
I simply don't play because when I played fantasy football, right, the wins did not match the level of happiness that the losses got me angry at. That's the problem I have, right? When I lost, I got blood red mad. And when I was happy and I won, I wasn't at the same energy level. I was just like, this is cool. When I lost, I was like,
who cares about winning or losing?
Football, I don't like this.
Who cares about winning and losing?
Who cares about winning or losing? Look, I won League B, but I was 4th overall. We had 3 leagues last year. I won League B, but there were still lots more people ahead of me. Who cares, man? It's just fun to know what games are coming out and how they're hitting with reviewers, and it's just a new kind of different way to engage with video game releases.
I'm not gonna shit on anybody who wants to do it. Go for it. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. I will watch you guys have fun.
All right, sounds sweet.
I feel like
everybody's welcome.
I'm just burnt out on it.
I
I've
understand.
done multiple leagues for a few years, and I'm like, all right, I need a little break.
Take a
I'm
break.
taking a year off.
Well, we'll
If
miss
anybody
you.
pulls out a spreadsheet during the draft, that's when I'm like, y'all are too serious. I gotta leave.
Oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
spreadsheets
I
are
would.
fun.
There you-
The draft is the best part. The draft is really
Yeah.
the best part. You can kind of see like what games are coming out, and I don't know,
Yes,
man, that's pretty fun.
The draft is always the best part about fantasy football too. What sucks is the week to week when you remind somebody how much they suck, and then you lose and you go, yeah,
This
I
is
do
way
suck.
easier than fantasy football, though. You don't have weekly matchups. You just got to worry about when your games are coming out. That's it.
Yep.
It's very fun. Yeah, very cool. So join me Friday night. We've got one on Saturday. We've also got a second one. And if we get more people, we'll start up a third league. Right now, we've got about 16 people signed up, which is very cool. But if you guys are interested in it, let me know. Hit me up in the Discord, CPG Sean. It's very cool.
There you go.
There you go.
And we will have events in the Discord for you to join. More information in the Discord under the Fantasy Critic channel. So make sure you guys go check that out.
Boom.
New Patreon supporters. Thanks to Ben Moxham for coming in at the exclusive tier. Thank you so much for your
B-Mox.
continued support. Appreciate it. Recent Patreon content. Ryan's kicking off the year with a pants episode on January 11th. Leave questions for him now. And then I think
Nope.
no.
Too late. Too late.
glad
Ryan
that,
recorded.
Cool. Next person up is for me. So Monday, if you guys want to leave me some questions, go for it. Ask me all the nerdy OBS things you want to know or questions about my dogs, whatever you guys want to do. January's episode of Sweet Hangs hits on January 9th, which is today. So yeah, go check that out as well. 2 new podcasts have hit the GUI's feed. Ryan and Sean's 2026 Wheel Spins and the Goonies, 2026. Those are all currently live there as well. New episode of the Mini Indie Van drops this week. I think it already dropped.
Yep.
Yes,
It's
already
there.
up live.
So much content for you.
Tons
With
and
the
tons
fellas
of
from the Tiny Game Chronicles.
Chronicles.
Yes, Marcus and Drellish, our good friends over there, joined the Mini Indie
Ooh.
Van. So go check that out. Very nice.
Absolutely. Current Backtrackers game, Promise Mascot Agency. And they will be meeting on Saturday, January 17th at 8 a.m. PST, or I'm sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern. Sorry, I said the wrong time zone. My bad, guys.
Is that
It's
the
been a
same
minute.
time?
It is the same time, but if I say I have to say Eastern. I have to say Eastern.
Because
right?
everybody's on Eastern, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry. Make sure I
Like
say that.
one out of 4 of us is Eastern time zone.
Right.
On the show.
Right. Her. She's the one who hits me with that
Yeah, you
look.
know
She's
who's
like,
most
say the
important.
right time.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad. Current Bookcrafters theme, new year, new to you, new author / genre, and a new Discord channel on Saturday, January 24th at 7 p.m. EST. Bowser.
Thank you.
Make sure I say that correct. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
It's very new.
It is very new, apparently.
Why are you making faces when he said that? What was that about? What
I don't
happened?
know.
I'm just laughing because we had a discussion about it during Book Crafters and Chill.
Oh, okay. What did you guys say?
That we needed more news in the description.
Oh, more
of the
new
theme.
news.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
added some more news.
I like it.
There you go. That works.
Yeah.
You know what else is new?
What?
Merch on carpoolgaming.com. I don't know.
It
Is
is?
there new stuff there? I don't know. Go check it out. See if I'm lying. Go check
Probably.
it out.
Maybe new to
Carpoolgaming.com.
you.
Make sure you go there for all your merch
Comment
needs.
down below if Mitch is lying.
Yeah, comment down below if I'm lying. I'm known to do that. Of course, you can gift merch via Twitch. If you go to carpoolgaming.com, you can go to any piece of merch that you want. You can click the little gift to Twitch while we are live, and you can give one of the awesome viewers who will then move from YouTube over to Twitch to try to win some items. Make sure you guys are in the chat. That way you guys can catch some gifts that happen from time to time from all you wonderful, lovely people. And of course, on the website, you can also donate to us. Check out, no, that's something I'm not supposed to read. And of course, the checkout, check for new reviews on iTunes. I don't need to tell people that. That's something I'm supposed to read myself. I had a Ron Burgundy moment there. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. But be sure to check out all the other shows in the Carpool Gaming Network / Cinematic Universe / whatever you want to call it. Of course, we have the Goonies, a Game of Our Year podcast, the Mini Indie Van, an Indie Games podcast, the Nintendo Drive, the RPG Cave, and the best for last, the Xbox Drive. So make sure you guys
Heck
check
yeah,
all
buddy.
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're the
We've been
best
here the
show on
longest.
Carpool Gaming. I'm sorry, everybody else. You guys have found out this way, but we're the best one. Sorry.
Tied with everybody, and all the hosts know stuff. That's the coolest thing. Every
Yeah, no
single-
one's stupid.
No one's
Remember,
dumb.
no
No
one's a
one's
dumb
dumb.
idiot at all.
We all know things. Yep.
Look for the new merch, Dumb Idiot shirt, carpoolgaming.com.
He's like, what's happening?
By the way, I also want to put out something else. Fee said I attempted to steal her job because I spent 6 minutes making an emote. Calm down. I don't want your job.
yeah,
I got
pretty
bored. I made an emote in 6 minutes.
Yeah,
And then I
deal.
also showed Fee a wonderful website, which then she yelled at me for because she decided to spend a lot of time on there. Not my fault. I showed you a way to make emotes easier. You're welcome. And then I get yelled at.
You're welcome.
So
Yeah,
what else is new, right?
always.
What happened to that be nice to Mitch thing?
I'm being nice.
That was
I
last
think.
haven't
You are.
said
wasn't it?
anything rude to you in this
That's true.
episode.
In this episode.
In the
Yet.
last 27 minutes since you've been on here, you have not said anything mean to me yet. Thank you.
Yeah, I also want to take in factor that you joined us 5 minutes beforehand, so it has technically been 29 minutes that
That's
we've
true.
been
We had a
hanging
green
out.
room.
I just want to say, I could give me the time I respect. You know what I mean, Mitch?
Damn.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, man. We're not going to make it through 2026, so hopefully we can keep it together here. All right. Is that all the housekeeping there, Mitch? Or did you leave?
That's all of it.
Did you leave with housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh, leave. Leave! Get out! Thank you for your service. All right. What's next? What we're playing? Goodness gracious. I think that we're going to be here for a bit, everybody. Buckle on up. It's safety. It's the law. Buckle up, Bowser. What the hell have you been playing since the last time you and I podcasted on this here Xbox Drive? Since
Buckle up,
2025?
Buttercup, because I
Oh.
got some games.
Oh?
Yeah? I rolled credits on Light Up the Town, which is
Oh,
the
nice.
adorable, like, little holiday decorating game. Charming, wonderful little story. Cool moment at the end when you're, like, finishing the story. There's, like, an
Aw.
epic entrance back into the crowd. Very nice touch. But then you get more places to go decorate, and then you have more money, and you can buy more decorations, different colors of lights, and, trees and wreaths and whatever else you want. All kinds of cool stuff. So there's still more for me to do, but I did complete it.
That's nice.
What else? Oh, my New Year's Eve task was to finish Power Wash Sim 2. So I finished the campaign of that on New Year's Eve, and then I just kept playing and got the full 1000G on New Year's Day.
Nice.
Mitch, you have a question?
I do. I just want not a question necessarily, just a comment. I was shocked during this break when I got a notification in my Discord that said somebody went live on Twitch. And I just want to point out something. Bowser streamed Power Wash Simulator. If you guys aren't already following Bowser, make sure you guys go do that because it shocked the hell out of me that it happened, number one. And number two, I wasn't even following Bowser because literally I did not think she streamed anymore. And I was very surprised to see her stream. And I followed you. Thank you. I did.
Thank you.
So as soon as I saw that was a thing. And yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows that Bowser streams. So make sure you guys go check her out on Twitch as well.
Yes,
Good.
Fee.
Hi, thank you so much. So I just want to say I saw that too. And then I literally out loud started yelling, "Oh God, no," because I missed it. I was so mad. I was just like, "No!" And then I was like, "Why? Why did I?" And for some reason, the note, I think it was because I may have been like doing some. Oh no, I was away. And I was just like, "No, I missed this." And I was very upset. So I hope to someday get to watch a Bowser stream. I just didn't
Pretty
get to watch that
rational
one.
reaction to missing
Yeah.
a stream.
Yeah.
I saw that notification. I went, what the hell? I'm like, what? And
How
I
did you
clicked
see
it.
a
and it was-
notification if you were not following? How did that happen?
I
is she-
posted it
Oh,
some
Yeah.
places and Discords.
yeah.
That I see.
Yeah. So, and then funny enough, as soon as that happened, I promptly went on my carpool content Discord thing and I added her on there. So next time she goes
I
live,
also did the
everybody
same
in my
thing.
Discord know that.
He did not. He's telling you
Open
right
spreadsheet, opens
now.
no
Man,
shit,
I should have
opens
streamed
notes.
prior again.
yeah.
Before
Bowser, let us
today.
know if you let us know if you get a notification on your phone that says like CBG Sean has followed you on Twitch.
My favorite thing
I
in the
do
world is
follow on
seeing
Twitch.
Sean's brain roll in real
I do
time. He's like,
follow
I
on
Yeah,
definitely
oh, no,
did
I
that.
did the same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I figured after like 3 years of radio silence, it was time to fire up the old stream and do
There
some
you
power
go.
washing. But yeah,
Just
now I
want to throw it
gotta
out
figure
there. Sorry, I put a link in the chat for your Twitch page, so make sure everybody goes follows that.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but now I gotta pick a new game to play because I finished Power Wash Sim 2. But it was a good time. Had people hanging out and chatting. We was having fun. What else did we play? I just started a game called Wildflower. And I know they just were like announced, what the heck's the name of it? It's Wild something. It's like the next game in that style by that developer. So I found we had a code for Wildflower, and I went back and claimed it and started playing it. It's kind of like a Animal Crossing, Stardew, farming game. You move in with grandma and help her keep the place up, but it's got a little magical stuff going on there as well. So having fun with that so far. It's pretty chill. Star says it's a wild society. Thank you. I probably should have wrote that down before the stream.
I would not have gotten
it. What else? Speaking of farming style games, I also played a bit of that Dinkum on my handheld PC. Now, I'd played Dinkum like when it was in early access, I think. I played a bit on PC, but it being on PC made it less appealing to me because I didn't want to sit here all the time. But, I was playing it on my handheld in bed before I went to sleep. Perfect way to finish up the day. What else? Oh, so I know some of the hosts did wheel spins to pick their next game, and I was so inspired by the one and only Fee playing Control. I thought, I've tried this game like 3 other times, and it didn't stick with me. Surely it'll stick with me this time. So I fired up Control. Unfortunately, I started with, it somehow gave me the original version, and the save doesn't transfer, which is crazy. But since Fee was doing all the reading of the lore on her streams, I didn't have to read anything. I just speed ran.
Nice.
Skipped as much dialogue as possible to get back to where I was once I switched over to the Ultimate Edition. And fortunately, I stuck with it this time. And I did roll credits on that. Glad I did. Nothing earth-shattering in that game. It's got some neat moments. Sometimes it's a little obtuse on where you're supposed to be going, what you're supposed to be doing. Because it'll, change the location with your quest name, and then there's, a location. It changed that one time, but I didn't notice it, and I thought I was supposed to be doing something where I was at, and no, they wanted me to fast travel somewhere else and do something different. I'm like, yeah. And there was boss fight that I got to, and I went back and looked, because I had originally bought this game on PS4, and I played halfway through it and stopped. And just judging by the trophies, the end of chapter trophies that I had, I probably quit on this boss.
Oh, really? Like you had them all already?
Well, it wasn't the end boss. It was in the middle.
Sure.
Boss fight. But yeah, I had those trophies on the PlayStation side. Up until then. And I'm like, yeah, this boss is probably when I stopped playing it. Because it was annoying. I just couldn't tell, when the attacks were coming from it. So I kept getting slammed. I couldn't tell the triggers to know when to dash out of the way. So I was getting frustrated. I played it probably 6, maybe 10 times. And then I was like, all right, there's got to be accessibility options. So I went in and made myself immortal. So I just wouldn't die. That's really all I changed. You can do that.
That's pretty good.
So I did that for the boss fight, and then I turned it back off and kept playing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. I still
What do you
got
think
to experience the game.
Not that this is a PlayStation show or anything, but apparently, there was, I don't know if it was rumors or news or whatever, but talk about PlayStation having some sort of AI take over your player to get through tough spot. Mitch is shaking his head, not liking this. Did you guys see this? Did you hear about this?
I saw it.
You don't
No,
like
I
it?
didn't see about it. But...
It's like AI, you can flip on this ghost player, it'll take over for you to get through you, help get you through some tough spots. And I'm I hear you say that, Bowser, if you're just going God mode just to get through a boss.
Yeah, why not just have God
why
mode?
not? Yeah. Yeah.
And you still do it. Though I will say, even using God mode in Celeste, the game was hard.
Celeste is tricky.
That was hard.
Yeah. Unless it just lets you fly, I'm not sure what it's going to allow you to do on Celeste. I should play every single year, man. I love that game. I adore that.
Not yet. You've got wheel spin games to complete first.
That's true. The wheel spun well. That was I think I did. I think I spun the wheel the best. I think I ended up pretty good. I was pretty happy with my wheel spins. Look, I'm doing great. We'll see, Fee. Maybe you spun them equally as good as me. We're all the best. Nobody stands out, of course. Okay, Bowser, what else are you playing? But Control not landing. I think the thing about Control, though, is if you're skipping lore, like then you probably won't like.
Well, I
really,
only skipped the lore that Fee read to me.
Oh, you kind of picked up where
And, like to get from where I made it in the original version on Xbox, when then I
Yeah.
realized, oh no, I need to be playing the ultimate version.
right.
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to where I was. I had already been through that, and that was all the lore Fee was reading on stream, so I skipped all that.
Yeah.
Then I
It's a
started
lot.
reading and paying attention. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
I
read
love
every
it.
single material I picked up. No.
I do.
But I was listening to all the dialogue, and you get to play some of the videos, things, and kind of get an idea what's going on in the world.
Did you ever play Quantum Break?
No.
That game is rad.
I think it is rad. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's good.
agree. That game,
like
and I think people could play it now, like outside of when it was supposed to save Xbox One. We used to talk about that all the time. Like Xbox's first party or their exclusives, those games in the Xbox One era were so far and few between that when they did land, it's like, this better be an 11 out of 10. And of course it's impossible. Like they never would. So they never like lived up to that expectation of like saving the platform, right? Which is a stupid expectation, but I think I would argue that was the story of Xbox One. Anyway, now that we're way beyond that and you don't have to look at games through that lens, I think you can play Recore and have a pretty good time. I think you can play Quantum Break and have a pretty good time. Of course, Sunset Overdrive you can play and have a pretty good time. Like there's
Sunset Overdrive,
some
so
good
fun.
stuff, right? Like golly,
So
we
fun.
didn't even know what we
I
had.
didn't
So
either.
shout out to Quantum Break. Go play Quantum Break. Put it on the wheel.
I would.
don't.
Also, it's
I
probably
don't
cheap, and
I
I
don't
think
even
it's on
have a
Game
wheel.
Pass. I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass,
I don't
right?
have a wheel. Yeah, I think it's on Game Pass, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. And like
it's
Ryan had
impossible
mentioned
to
too, Quantum Break is great, even the TV show. So that was when Xbox was all like, we're gonna make TV episodes of stuff, and that was gonna be the big thing. Is like they were gonna have a TV show alongside the game, but that never happened. But they still made the game, and like I said, it was still really fun. It was
Yep.
really cool.
I think the TV was pretty cool. Like it's you step away from the game, you watch a cinematic or whatever, and it's like, didn't we just play more? Well, not just, but like, didn't we play Metal Gear Solid 4 with a 2-hour ending or something crazy like
Yeah.
that? Like we've done this before. It's fine, but people got on their
Yeah.
high horse about it. It's too bad.
Sunset Overdrive, man, I'm sad. Like that will never happen again. Because like,
Well, we'll see.
dude, Insomniac's already they got that Marvel license, and they're gonna keep pumping those out and ratchets and stuff. Like I'm happy, but like my favorite part is that was the game that actually I felt like encouraged them to learn how to make Spider-Man movement happen. Because like the
100%.
traversal in that game was so good.
Pretty good.
And it just was like, let's just elevate this to make Spider-Man better. Like, yeah, Sunset Overdrive is super fun. Super cool art
Shout
style
out.
too. I liked it
Yep.
a lot.
Yep. All right, Bowser. What else are you playing over there?
Last thing I'll talk about today is, of course, Apex Legends. Because somehow I have like 1 million hours. I think I have more hours than Mitch now, and I just started playing in September. I don't know how that works.
Not even close.
Mm,
Not even close.
No,
need to fact check.
I've been playing a lot of that with my buddy Mitch. We're just hanging out, having a good time, doing our dailies, getting all of our rewards from the event and the battle pass and all that nonsense, and just wrecking some fools. Who
Yeah.
doesn't want to do that?
I will
It's-
make this super easy. I had a lot going on during the break. I didn't play a lot of games, and the only way I got my sanity playing games was literally playing dailies with Bowser in Apex. So big shout
Nice.
out to Bowser for holding it down, keeping my sanity playing that game. But no, that
That
game
rules.
it's so wild that I talk about this game so much, and that to an extent, I'm not gonna say people make fun of me for it, but they know I play this. Like it's a given. Every week I play it. And I love how Bowser finally was like, let me just check it out. And now she's like super
that
into
person.
it. She's that person now. She is super into it.
Tattoo
And
incoming.
my favorite thing the other day, she like was talking about doing the book crafters thing, and then she sent me a message, and she's like, I have to check with my Apex coach if I'll have time. And I'm like, first off, I'm not your Apex coach. We just play games. But the one thing I will say that's really cool is seeing Bowser improve in the game. And it's such a like a proud moment. Like
See,
today
sounds
she
like our
clutched up.
coach.
Today she clutched up and did this like 2v1, and I saw it and I was like, oh, the way you just handled that was perfect. That was great. And then like seeing the way she uses some of her abilities, and like, she like when something happens, I'm like, hey, here's something different you can do. And she can attest, I'm not like yelling at her like I do at my other buddies who straight up like, when I have expectations of my friends to be great and they're not great, I have problems. It does sound like coaching.
Sounds like a coach
But
to me.
it does sound like coaching, but I never officially
He's
said
not
I was her
getting paid.
Apex coach. I'm not getting paid. I'm not, no, but like,
Like
I
a
just,
Little League
it's
coach.
Yes.
a little, it feels like it though. I'm like, oh, look at that. You did a great job. Good job there.
buddy.
Good job, buddy. Yeah. But when I see her do some stuff, especially when it's like things I've talked to her about before, like, hey, in this situation, do this different, and then she does, and I'm like,
Damn.
this is awesome. So
Coachable.
shout out to her.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool to see her get like enjoy the
proud of
game,
you.
and like I said, I've enjoyed this game for 5,000 hours. Like, yeah, there's a reason that I've enjoyed this game so much. So yeah, I'm glad she's getting the hang of it. We still need to like we play wildcard, which is the mode that like obviously, she's having a lot of fun with. We haven't gotten into the BR or anything like that, which I think we will once. I think the cool thing is now that she's gotten enough reps in the game to understand like, here's all the legends, here's their pluses, their minuses, here's what you do to counteract these people, here's how the guns work, here's what guns you like, what guns you work well with. Now that she knows those things, I bet we could play BR. However, I am still very horrified of what kind of lobbies we might get into. That is a scare for me because I don't want to bring her into deep waters and be like, deal with people that have played this game for 5,000 hours who are going to run circles around your head. However, when we play wildcard, I feel like each game is either you get like the third teammate of ours is either my level where they're like insanely like neck and neck with me in damage and kills and all that stuff, or on Bowser's level where they just turned on the game and they don't know what guns do and all those things. They don't know how to shoot their guns. So it's kind of like, I don't know how the BR part would go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my favorite thing is Bowser pointed out something. She's like, our new person is new. Like, she called it out. She knew they were new. And I'm like, how do you know they were new? She's like, they just stared at a gun for 5 seconds before they picked it up. They don't know what the hell that gun
how long
does.
it takes you to loot.
Yeah.
Because when
As
you
soon as
do
you
the
run,
game,
you-
like, you don't recognize the shapes of the guns. You don't know what style it is. Like, you have to, like, look at it and see the description and then, like, maybe pick it
Yeah.
up and then stand there and decide if that's what you wanted to do. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you get
Tell
reps and
someone's
you know
name.
exactly what an L-Star and 2020s look like and all that. And you just run right over and scoop them up and keep on moving.
Yeah,
But
it was
yeah,
me,
like she,
incognito.
yeah,
I teamed up
it
with
was
you
you.
guys.
That's what it was. All right.
Yeah.
Talking shit on
I spun a
Sean.
wheel.
Yeah. But no, Bowser, like I said, on the daily has been playing it more often than me. She has her battle pass already beat. I don't. I'm close because I actually have been trying to run dailies with her. But no, shout out to Bowser for holding it down when my break was hectic. And I was like, I need something to like not think about other stuff. And she's like, cool, let's just do dailies. And then, of course, we would yell and make fun of thirds and, win games and, all that fun stuff. So
Yeah, a bunch
I
of
will
those
attest,
losers.
Mitch was super nice to our third today. Normally, like, someone does so terribly that he'll, like, get on the mic with them, like, get in the in-game voice chat and scream at people because they suck. And today, we had one that actually clutched up, and Mitch, like, turned his mic on and said how great of a job that person did.
no,
I'm
that
so
guy.
proud.
Here's the thing. I don't turn it on if they say nothing. If they're bad and they just say nothing, for the most part, unless it is severely triggering, I just kind of go, God, they sucked. And I just go and move on, right? But like, if they run their mouth and they suck, then it's open season. And then I lay into them and I let them know how terrible they are. But no, this guy we played with the last game, literally the last game we played today, this dude played it absolutely perfect. Everything was like exactly how it should have been played. And I was like, he killed like 3 people, 4 people by himself. Like he did I was like, that was perfect, bro. And I just gave him his kudos. There you go.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, that
you're
was also
learning.
me
Good job,
incognito.
Sean.
Yeah, I did
Good job.
much better than that other time that I was with you guys. So you didn't know.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, but like I said, I don't want to make it known that I'm just like an evil, toxic person who just trashes everybody if they suck. I don't do that.
Yeah, keep
but
it
open
unknown.
your mouth and be terrible. I'm going to lace into you and make you uninstall the game. That's my goal.
Aw, okay.
Go back to Fortnite.
Sweet.
That's my
That
favorite
sounds-
thing to tell.
Damn.
Yeah. Go back to Fortnite. Have fun. Crank 90s, kid.
I think
All right,
that's it for
Bowser.
me. That's all
That's
I've
it?
played.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a lot.
And that's all I played.
Good. All right. Fee, what do you got going over there? What detective crimes you solving over there?
Well, Sean, I'll start with one. You joined us for a hot minute when we were playing this together. Kay and I have started doing dual streams together when we both play detective games at the same time. And then she goes light years ahead of me because for some reason, a lot of detective games are in first person, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But we started off our series, if you will, with The Root Trees Are Dead, everybody. It is a wild situation. It is a lot of red string kind of figuring out like who's related to who did what, who did who, essentially, which was another part of the game. Yes, Bowser.
I have to say, I listened to the streams on this one particularly, and as it was happening, this is what I imagine Fee's notebook for blueprints looked like. Like I saw it happen in real life, spoken out loud.
Yeah. Oh God.
With two people. Like it was crazy. They're like just saying words, and this is Bob's brother, and he's a farmer, and that guy's the butcher. I'm like, what? What are you even saying to me? I don't even know what we're doing here.
I had the same experience. They're like, oh, this is the baby of this other person and this other person, and then but maybe it was like adopted. I'm like, what is this game? Like, what do you have to like I was listening, and I was still like, I don't really understand. So you guys are on another level. You guys see the Matrix out there.
It was so good. Guys, I'd like this game. I want another game like The Root Trees Are Dead, and I need to find a game because it was so interesting. Because like for context, there's really no action in the game. All you're doing is you're taking like essentially you're essentially like ancestry.com. You're trying to figure out who's related to who. How did this particular person end up here? Where, like, what happened to that particular side of the family? And it was just so interesting to kind of be able to piece these like specific situations and family dynamics and find out what really happened, because at the forefront you're dealing with a family called the Root Trees. You get hired on by someone in the family after someone or somebody ends up in a plane accident, and an entire part of the tree dies, unfortunately, because they were all in a massive airplane accident. So they want to figure out what happened, what's going on, and who is a part of this family. And so you find out about the Root Trees and their candy business, and it's just so intricate. And then being able to like read like documents of this particular author, or you get like a pay stub that then ends up explaining, like you go onto a website and then you look up this name. It was a rabbit hole. It was so good. It itched a part of my brain that I needed. And Kay and I were sitting there just with spreadsheets trying to figure it out. Sean got to a point and I showed him one of the spreadsheets and he's like, this is diabolical. And I'm like, I agree. Because it was like actual like 5-year pay stubs from an entire company, and he's like, what is this? And I'm like, we had to track to find out who was paying it, like who was getting what money, who got fired, who got hired, who was getting promotions, who got promotions when they shouldn't have, who knows. And it was so good. It was so good. I'm not going to spoil anything else, but it was like the moment that you like look up something and then you hear like the printer noise because you find out that photos got printed off, and you get to see like this entire family photo, and you're like, wait a freaking second, this doesn't make any sense. And then it's so good. So if anyone has any recommendations on games that are like The Root Trees Are Dead, just send them my way, because I want to experience that again, because we are playing another game now. And I now have to go back and make a spreadsheet on it. Yes, Sean. I
have a question.
Sure.
You've done game jams before. You are very well read. You're a good writer. You're very good creative, and you live with someone very similar as well. I think Kay might be one of these people as well. I want to put an idea out there. Take it or leave it. I'm just saying, when you talk about that, it'd be pretty cool if you kind of like made up a little story about everybody in carpool gaming, and maybe even include some of the community members, like a whodunit kind of like Clue kind of situation. Like, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that look at the eyebrows on Bowser? You're kind of interested, maybe. Wouldn't that be cool? Does that make sense? What I'm saying to you? Is that neat? Maybe we could do that.
We could do that.
I'm so scared of the character she would write for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kay's just like, stop talking. I know for a fact. Kay, start it now. Start the
Do it,
spreadsheet.
Kay.
Yes,
We got
yes,
this. Kay,
yes,
start it up.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Like,
want
start
it.
up the car. It's
Oh
like,
my
start up the
God.
spreadsheet, Kay. Say less.
Say
Oh
less.
my
All
God,
right,
I'm
we
here
won't
for
we
it.
won't taint your ideas.
Oh,
Yes.
not the taint. Oh, man.
No, we'll figure out something. We'll figure out.
I
have
like it. I
ideas.
like it. Because, like, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a video game, but yeah, like a little clue, like almost like a D&D, but like not kind of deal. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I have
When you have spare
conversations-
time.
Spare time. When I don't sleep. No, I have had we've had conversations previously, and I know Lucas and I have also talked about it as well, because something I really enjoy is detective games. I do
Yeah.
enjoy kind of like a whodunit, trying to figure out, and something funny enough, other than like escape rooms, like games, there's not really like a murder mystery, like
That's crazy.
multiplayer. So who knows?
Yeah, and everybody's gonna think it was Mitch the whole time, but actually Mitch is the one who saved everybody. It's like that twist kind of thing. Like,
Oh yeah,
so good. It's gonna be good.
we'll figure it out.
All
We'll
right,
figure this out.
nice. Okay, well, sorry to hijack your what you're playing and give you something to do.
No, it's okay. I love this. I love ideas, and this is a very good idea. I like this a lot.
I love how we just shout out things and guess what? Say, hey, Fee, guess what else you get to do now? You know what I mean? It's the best. Like, make new merch, make up stories. Like, you ain't got anything else going on. Figure it out.
I love it. I love this kind of stuff. So,
Again, I don't want your job. Thank you.
I
true.
mean, I feel like you do. No. Yeah, I do just want to preface, this man comes into my stream, says, Fee, I'm going to make this wheel emo. And I'm like, I was going to do it, but you're welcome to. And then he's like, I'm done. And I'm like, excuse me? Hello? What are you doing? And then he showed it to me, and I'm like, so you're stealing my job. That's fine.
I spent 6 minutes because I'm trying to be creative and I'm trying to get those juices
Yeah.
going again. And I'm like, you know what? I bet you I can do this real quick. And I'm trying to save her
You did a great
time.
job.
Thank you. I'm just trying to save her time because you guys already give her so much stuff to do. And, you know,
Like a new game.
like a new game.
Like make a new game.
Make a game.
Exactly. And like I said, I'm just trying to be helpful to a friend. And then she like, immediately, instead of saying, oh, that's nice of you to help, thank you, hashtag stealing my job. And I'm like,
Damn.
don't want your job. Exact opposite, actual. I'm
Mitch,
good.
I
I'm
feel
just trying
like
to be
if
helpful.
I was nice to you about it, people would be concerned. They'd be like, why is Fee being nice to Mitch? And then they would, like, it
They
would
must really be fighting.
Yeah,
Hold on.
exactly.
But here's the thing. Where was that posted, by the way? Was that posted in a host chat where it's just us hosts and not the general public who would just assume?
I also
I
said
don't know.
it in my stream.
Okay, what
Oh,
else you
okay.
playing there, Fee? Let's move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Gracious.
anywho,
What else you got?
I also played another game with Kay, and we started Return of the Oberdin.
Oh,
Sean,
yeah. Yes, black and white. Very
Black
neat.
and white. Very interesting. Made by the same man who made one of my favorite games of all time, Papers, Please.
Oh,
And
good man.
good man. His name Lucas Pope. Shout out.
Good name.
Good name. But holy moly, goodness gracious, this game's so good.
I never
The
played this one.
music, the overall, like, you are you have no real context on who you are as a person. You just end up on like I guess like one of those like dinghy boats, like just I guess like a paddle boat, and the guy's just like, get off. This is your
Oh.
stop. And no one's alive on this boat except for you. And you have this pocket watch where you get to go back in time and see what happened to the people of the Oberdin. And Sean, some crazy stuff happened on the Oberdin.
I'll bet.
And mind you, the only way for you to the part that you get to see is how the person dies. It's the only thing that connects, like, your actual pocket watch is kind of like the time of it's time of death, and so you get to go and see how that person died, and you have to figure out who this person is. So it does have a little bit of a roots trees are dead kind of element to it, because there are 60 people you have to identify. 60, not
That's too many.
16.
No. That's
So
too
you
many.
have to, there's royalty that were on the ship, there was the captain, there's all like the crewmates, like people who had joined on. There was a family. It was just like this whole thing, and you end up like everything's connected. So you get to go find out what happens to this person, and then when you find that particular dead body, you end up maybe finding another one, and then that puts you into a whole other story arc, and there's different pieces, and it's so interesting. And then you get to select like this person, like John Smith got impaled by a sword by this so-and-so person, or this person was like blown to smithereens by a cannon because of this person or this thing. And it's just like, it's very much, I guess it is very much like The Root Trees Are Dead. However, it is in first person. So I have to spend quite a bit of time looking at the book and not so much what's happened. Usually I'll end up having a little bit more of a discussion. Kay, like, shout out Kay. Kay is like, bam, 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 bam. It's going, like, she is the one who goes through it, looks at, and I'm just like looking at the book and I'm coming up with crazy theories on what's happened. For example, there may have been a point where I'm just like, oh, those two people may have been sacrificed. And she's like, nope, there's a reason why these two guys are dead. Look behind you. And I'm like, oh, whoopsie daisy, didn't see that thing there. Just joking. Spinning tails. Have I ever played the Golden Idol games? I have not. That is on my TBR, like my TBG, like to be played. I guess TBP. I don't know.
Letters are hard.
This is pretty tricky.
It's words and letters. I don't know anymore. But no, I'm very excited to play more. The music in it is phenomenal. Like every time you just it might be in a really creepy scene, and then all of a sudden it kind of like fades to black, and then it opens up the book. It starts spinning pages, and it's like the event, and then it takes you to the page, and then it like starts, like the ink starts spilling through, and you get to see like the actual, like, who is this person, how did they die, and where are they on the actual photos, because you get 3 photos that show everyone in some capacity, and then you get to select it. So I'm really excited to find out more. There's a lot of things going on, to say the least. But one thing I did notice is when I was going through it, I didn't take enough notes. So I will be going back and actually like opening it up and then checking out each area and then compiling a list of like, where did I see this particular person and what scenes? Because we've gone through quite a few scenes so far.
So you're not done yet?
Not even close.
Yeah,
not
that sounds
close.
like there's way too much. I have a somewhat related question, Fee. It sounds like you really enjoy the detective, the unsolved mysteries kind of thing. If something were to ever happen to me, if I were to meet my untimely demise, I want you to have a ton of fun discovering what the hell happened to me. I want you and Kay and friends to get together and just find out. And I hope you have a ball. I hope you have this much fun finding out what happened to me.
Oh my gosh. All I'm hearing right now, Sean, is during Extra Life this year, we should just do a whodunit, like, murder mystery.
I'm telling you, that would be crazy. That would be so good. Yeah.
Very tempted now. We'll figure out something. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love just coming up with theories. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm miserably wrong. If
miserably.
I just... Oh, goodness.
Sounds like you're laughably wrong. Sounds like it's a good
I'm
time.
laughably wrong. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, nothing
but no,
miserable about it.
Yeah, but I love the idea of playing these types of games with friends, because then I can have a conversation about it. Because sure, I can come up with my own theories, but why not have someone who also is coming up with theories, and then we bounce back and forth with those ideas, and it's so good, and it's just a blast. Yeah,
can't wait.
Absolutely. So yeah,
like
those
it.
are my 2 mystery games I've been playing. I say 2 mystery games because I have been playing another mystery type game, Sean. As you were talking about before, we have spun some wheels at the beginning of the year. We did a whole spinaroonie, and I got 3 games. And my first game was Control Ultimate Edition, which I know Bowser mentioned, and I have been having a lot of fun with it. Is it a mix between like maybe like Twin Peaks and Severance, 2 television shows, not video games? Sure. Absolutely. Yep. I think there's a lot of interesting elements. There's a lot of wanting to know more. As Bowser was saying, I love reading the lore. So do I maybe take that as a time because I have found out that I get motion sick playing this game? Absolutely. Yeah. So I take that moment to just read through all of it. And now I put on like this kind of like robotic voice while I'm reading it. So it's just like redacted. and I just read it kind of like with like I guess just like a weird tone to it. So I've been having a lot of fun. Am I good at the fighting system? Not really, but I also feel like Jesse and I relate to each other, which is the character in the game, because there is one point where you have to do a race, or I guess a run. It's a trial run. And I feel as though at one point, or I know at one point, like I think maybe like 3 seconds off, and we both said BS at the same time, the actual words.
Yeah.
And we're just all like, we were kind of going back and forth, which me talking to the character while she's just like, this is absolute BS. And I'm just like, this is garbage. And I'm just stuck on this level for like apparently 60 minutes, what I've been told. But I've been having a lot of fun. I want to know more of what's going on, is the biggest aspect. I think that's what's driving me to play this game and what's making me enjoy it more. Fun fact, this was actually the first game I added to my wheel because I really wanted to play it. Yeah, I was just like, I want to play Control. I have had it for a while. I will say I am currently playing on Steam, but it is an absolute blast. I'm very excited to see what happens at the end. And I have heard that it is connected to other games, so I'll be checking those out later on, which is like Alan Wake, I guess.
Yeah, I need to have a chat with you at that point, because you'll explain it to me. Because like this rabbit hole, I think it turns into a black hole. Like it just goes on infinitely. It's just crazy. It just keeps spiraling and spiraling. And it's if anybody can kind of unravel this, it is you. So I'd love to hear your take as it kind of unveils itself to you. Yeah, it's a lot. It's one of those games, I think, kind of like what you were talking about with the other games. Like it really enjoys being intricate. And like kind of leaves it up to the player, really does trust the player's going to do what needs to be done to discover all this stuff. There's not a lot of like, all right, here's what's happening. Like there's obviously some unveils, but I think it's deeper than anything that it does surface level. So for those who like that kind of thing, it's chock full of that. So
perfect. Yeah, I am very much I want to know, I want to investigate and find out the answers. I know, like I definitely can respect people who do want it like right out in front of them, and this is what is going on. But yeah, I've heard some pretty interesting things. I haven't heard, thankfully, any spoilers for this game, and
because nobody knows what's happening. They can't spoil it for you.
Absolutely,
none of us get it.
No, I have gone a little bit snake-eyed once because I ended up having to make a thumbnail for a friend about Alan Wake, and it was just a spiral, and so I had to work on that for a few hours. That was an intense time to say the least. But that's so I'm not going to spoil anything about Control. I am streaming all of it. That is one of the contingencies of my wheel spin, is I have to stream all the games that I've actually selected.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Just crazy enough for it to be plausible that I selected that option, because I definitely did. And I was just like, I want to do it. I've been having way too much fun, and I think I'm enjoying it a lot more that way. I feel as though I may have I'm able to push myself a little bit more when it comes to like actually playing it on Twitch than maybe by myself, because I feel as though I might take some extra breaks. And it's also making me actually verbally read out everything, which I'm like learning so much about this world so far. And I like the fact that out of all the chaos, there's still some like backhanded comments that I'm like, it's a workplace, so you get to read like, oh, they're doing a book club about a YA novel that they all have some sort of mixed feelings about. Or they talk about the fact that one of the guys, it was funny because when you go through the trial, there's a guy who's just like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And then you find out that was a test run, and he didn't actually want to record his voice for it. And then he was just like, I thought I was just testing for you. I didn't know you were actually going to use it, and I need you to remove it right away. They didn't remove his voice.
It's still there.
It's still there. It's going to stay there probably forever. But yeah, it's so good. There's a few
you're going to love that. Yeah, it gets even more. Yeah, you're going to like it. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm having fun with that.
Good.
Yeah. Also, I rang in the new year with some Fortnite, Sean. Could I say Happy New Year? No. I essentially said everything but Happy New Year when anyone said it to me. I don't know why I ended up saying like Happy Halloween, Happy Birthday.
What?
I was very stressed out, and we were like, my hands were sweaty. I'm just like, we're like down to the wire. My brain was short like short, like circuiting, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I don't even know what year it is at this point. So I'm like, just saying,
You guys are
like,
doing
essentially
good.
how it is.
You guys
We
are playing
were.
well. Mhm.
Yeah, we were doing quite well. Yeah, the first game of the year was a victory royale, and I was not expecting it. And we just kept actually doing really well all evening. So
Heck yes.
it was a good sign for the new year. I'm keeping it that way.
I like it.
And yeah, last one we'll talk about today, because one of the rules for myself was the fact that any games that are multiplayer, I have to play with someone else, but I can play. So I've been playing Mahjong Soul, which is literally Riichi Mahjong, and it's been very fun. I've been playing with a few friends. Of course, a few people in the community have also started playing. I know Gizmodo and Star have started, and it's just been a blast. Just being able to play something that I used to play quite frequently. I used to be a part of a Mahjong club, so we used to play every week, and now I get to play online with friends and getting more people into it. I do appreciate some people hanging out with me while I'm playing it and have no idea what's going on, but yet they still hang around and talk. Sean,
Hi.
Seth, for example. Seth says I should be nicer to Kay because I decimated her during one of our games.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I feel like I know what's going on with this game until like something happens. I guess I don't understand any of it. Like I think I've got to like 90% figured out, and then something happens where I'm like, I guess it's 10%. I guess I'm next to 0. Is this on Steam that you're playing this? Where are you playing this?
On Steam. It's on Steam. It's on mobile. I will say for people who are not familiar with Mahjong Soul, it wasn't Mahjong, like the Mahjong Soul that it is now is not what I was accustomed to when I was playing, mostly because it looked like it took a little bit of a turn, and now it's a little bit of a
Looks a little thirsty over here, Fee. I got this up
it's a
on
little
Steam.
thirsty, Sean. It's
Oh,
a little
snap.
thirsty. I don't know why. They just like 2 years ago.
I know
they just
why.
decided-
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like, hey, we need people to play Mahjong. It reminds me of that episode of Parks and Rec where they're like, we're gonna like make Chars sexy, and like now where they're trying to make Mahjong that as well. So
Yeah, I
the
thought this
photos-
was like a traditional Japanese game, and we got
It is.
we got butts. We got butts and busts over here. What are you doing?
So much. Just.
All right.
Yeah, I will say when I do stream this, I have a cute otter that I pop on the screen to cover some of the characters because I'm like, I can't show this on Steam, like stream.
Damn.
Sure you can.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could probably.
They've shown worse, I promise.
I mean, that is true. So no, I've just
It's
been
free to
having a lot-
play.
It is free to play. You can
There you go. Fully is in the chat saying I'm so close to pulling the trigger on Mahjong. Just download some.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't
If
even have
you
to buy
need
some.
help, reach out to Green Rose. He loves playing Mahjong and he's very good at teaching people Mahjong. But just be warned,
Perfect.
after he
What
plays,
perfect
like,
man.
after you play a game with him, he does take, like, the kitty gloves off, and then he is very, like, very good at the game. So don't be shocked if he, like, essentially decimates you very quickly.
Damn.
Because we were playing a game, and then all of a sudden, Kay was like, what is happening? And I'm like, this is Lucas playing Mahjong. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, Mitch.
That's almost a certain level of evil that needs to be studied. Like, let me teach you how to play this and then beat you into the ground to
like-
make you hate that I taught you this. That's
It's like
nuts.
the tutorial. Like, he's just like, okay, we're gonna like, he usually, like, what he'll do is he'll, like, everyone shares their screen, he talks out the different hands, what you can specifically do, and then when we start actually playing, then Lucas just pulls Lucas.
I say I would love it if it's like, okay, yeah, let me show you how to do it. And then as soon as
Yeah.
that tutorial's over, he's like, let's go. And he just gets super,
Cracks knuckles.
he's like, why'd you show me how to play this so I could beat you to the ground? You're welcome.
No,
That's
it's more
awesome.
the lines of he's just like, okay, so I'm gonna play this hand now, and then he's very nice about it, and then he clicks on it, and then it's just like Ron, and then he takes like 12,000 of your 25,000 points, and you're like, what happened? And he's like, I just played a hand. Well, I did this, and then he explains it to you in a very nice manner.
At least he's
Yeah.
nice about it. At least, yeah. At least he's nice.
Of course
He's
he
very
is.
nice about it. Yeah, very nice Canadian. Yeah.
All right. Well, our upcoming GUI, our game of our year, Mahjong,
Mahjong Soul.
Yeah. Here at
Yeah,
Grateful
and that-
Gaming. I like it.
Well, that's all the games I'll talk about for now.
Are there others?
I mean, I played a lot of others.
Oh
Sean,
my goodness
the moment that I
gracious.
was able to stop, like the moment I finished Expedition 33, I was like, I'm gonna play as many games as I can before January 1st. I played Naiad, I played the Cosmic Wheel of Sisterhood, I played The
goodness.
Farmer Was Replaced, I've been playing a few new Idle games, I played a few other games on Xbox. Yeah,
Good
a
for
lot.
you. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Good start
Thank
to the
you.
year. Okay, good close to
Great
the year.
start.
Good start to this year. Very nice. I like it.
Absolutely.
Okay, Mitch. For me, I've been shooting everything. I have played all the shooters.
Yes, you
and
have,
I am,
yes.
dude, I'm loving it. I'm playing
Yeah.
on PC for the most part here. I'll tell you about 3. I finished up 2025. Well, actually, I think the last game I played was technically Deliver Us the Moon, but really spiritually, the last game that I played was Titanfall 2.
It's so good.
It is so good. Vince Zampella from Respawn passed away, I think, while we were off on the break.
Yeah.
And just absolutely, like, it's one of those news stories that you see it and you don't, I didn't even believe it. I'm like, surely that's not correct. Surely this is some sort of glitch in the matrix. Something wrong has
Yeah.
happened. Just devastating. I hate that it happened. But sometimes when these things happen, we do get to sort of get together and celebrate the creations that these people are a part of. And Titanfall 2 is the thing that comes to mind for me. Of course, we could talk about the original Modern Warfare. We could talk about Battlefield 6. We could talk about, Apex Legends.
Titan, but like, there's so many games that do touch that literally that guy changed modern shooters, similar to like how Halo showed up on Xbox and changed modern shooters. Modern Warfare literally changed the game for modern shooters. And then
Still
everything
felt
that,
to this day.
and everything that dude touches is just gold. Like
Yep.
EA was like, yo, Battlefield is sucked. What can we do? Oh yeah, we have Vince Zampella.
100%.
And they brought him on for Battlefield 6, and it's like the best-selling game of 2025. Like, come on, dude. Like,
I
that
know,
guy
man.
doesn't miss.
Yeah. Titanfall 2 is a game that I've loved since the first time that I played it. It was special from the moment we all started jumping into it. It, of course, dropped at the exact same time as I think a Battlefield game back then. So, it just didn't sell the way that it really should have. And playing it now through the lens of, in 2025 when I was playing it, it was like, damn, I couldn't help but feel like it's a bit of a relic in such an unfortunate way, in that we don't get first person shooters like that anymore. Like, I felt like, as the story was progressing, and it's not anything like really all that spectacular, the story on its own, but they were building this world, from the first game that was only multiplayer, but there were still some story elements in there. They got to really dive in here in the second game, and it just seemed like when it ends, you're like, I can't wait to see what's next. And of course we know it's been decades later since, so it doesn't continue. It's such a shame. Now, I don't know how much of that carries over into Apex. I don't imagine like a whole lot, but maybe.
So, like, the story of, like, the Apex Legends, like, essentially that is, like, a lore inside of Titanfall. That
You see it pop up.
Yeah, like, that, though, that is a thing. I will tell you, the guns are identical. Every gun from Titanfall is a gun in Apex. They just changed the name of it slightly. That's it. It's identical. There's only like 4 guns that were in Titanfall that are like all Titan guns that did not translate over to Apex. That's it. Everything else in the game is in there. And all like the great movement, like Titanfall 2 is some like the most fluid movement in any shooter ever.
Yep.
The best movement I've ever played in a shooter in my life, because you had the mix of wall running, sliding, grappling, and the cool shit you could do with the clips you can do, and then like grappling yourself into your Titan that just landed. Like, there's just so many. That game had so many holy shit moments, and it wasn't even just like the campaign, because the campaign has so many, and just
and
like,
tight. Campaign was tight, man. Like, I don't know if it took me more than 6. I think I did it in the same day. I started and finished it in the same day. And I do love that. And now, we have these kind of conversations, unfortunately, all the time about if a game is under 20 hours, then it's worthless and whatever else. But that campaign holds up big time. I don't know that it's like Oscar award winning kind of deal, but it is interesting. And there's a moment that now I'm just going to talk about it, that we always like refer to like this thing that happens in the Titanfall campaign. You flip back and forth in time, and you have the ability to kind of just like snap back and forth. And it is so
amazing.
good. It's so fresh and so good and so smart. And just as far as like performance and the way that the game is optimized for, I guess it would have been Xbox One.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, it was
goodness
PS4 and
gracious.
Xbox One. Yeah.
Such a good game. Really, really special. And I think that for 2026, the wheel has determined I will be doing this more and more. But playing Titanfall 2 really solidified, like, I'm going to play more games that I just know that I love. And even if I played them before, because I really enjoyed playing through that. Again, it didn't spoil. You know, sometimes you might think it's gonna ruin a special game for you. Titanfall 2, it held up, man. It felt great to play.
Yeah. And like, not to mention, like I had talked to you earlier, like in your stream this morning, how there's a lot of games that I don't remember the stories beat for beat. Right. I don't remember every moment of every dialogue of every character of everything, but I remember moments, and those moments stick with you. And that's why like Titanfall 2, in my opinion, is my favorite first person shooter campaign, because there's so many moments I can think of.
Yeah, you
like,
remember.
The pilot remembering like with interacting with BT, like there's just so much. And BT is a character by himself. Like again, it's a robot, but it's an awesome robot. Like just there's so many amazing moments in that game. And then like I said, like I was obsessed with that game. I was campaigning because remember you had mentioned earlier too. Remember those games that we thought would save Xbox One? Titanfall was that for me, because literally that was the game that I was like, this isn't on PlayStation. This is the reason people are going to buy an Xbox. And I played that game to death. And then Titanfall 2 came out, and I was campaigning so hardcore for it. And then you're right, it came out a week after Battlefield and a week before Call of Duty. Are you kidding me?
I know,
like,
man.
what a way to just send that thing to its grave early. And again, like, I will forever say that is that game that I'm going to have that if they ever, and I hope EA has already kind of listened to comments, right? For example, Skate. Every single EA product that got put on social media, everybody in the comments just goes, when's Skate 4 coming out? When's Skate 4 coming out? When's Skate 4 coming out? And they just hammered it into their faces until they said, fine, we'll make Skate 4. I need Titanfall to be that thing. And the moment Titanfall 3 happens and gets announced, I'm completely losing my mind.
Yeah.
I really hope somewhere it can happen. Apex, some people get mad because Apex, they said, kind of killed it just because like it did come out. But why is Apex so good? Because it literally took everything awesome from Titanfall and put it into a BR.
Yeah.
And they keep making it better and better with like new characters and new abilities and stuff. Like
that's the thing that made me sad playing it, is like it's just such a, because Apex came after it, it's like, man, literally we've substituted like games as a service, multiplayer forever games, free to play games for what we used to have, and just it made me kind of feel a little bit old, to be honest. It's like this was the thing that I grew up with. This is the thing I really liked. We used to get it, and now we don't really get it too much.
The part that sucks too about Apex when it first came out, it actually had a ton of lore. It actually had like, I'm not going to say single player stuff, but there were missions that had story to them to explain why Loba hates Rev and like explain where Valk came from. And like, there used to be these missions that were actually like quote unquote story missions that you would play with buddies, but it was like a PvE type of deal. It was so cool. And like, yeah, you're right. Apex has kind of gotten away from that.
I think Overwatch set the playbook for that. I think Overwatch set the bar for that. Like, because anytime any other hero shooter, any other multiplayer kind of game in that style came out, and there wasn't that lore, it was like, look, Overwatch already set the bar here. So I think Apex kind of follows in that line.
It was. They still have some things, but it's not as much polish as they used to do.
And it's gone away since Overwatch, I think, has kind of
like off. Now they don't. They explain the character. They have a trailer for the character, but they don't give you like deep backgrounds on it. Somewhere out there it's there, but it's not as prevalent as it wasn't like in your face like it was when Apex first came out. Yarden says this though, and this also sucks. Hot take: I might not want Titanfall 3 without Vince. That's like a tough pill to swallow too, because that guy obviously knows how to do a first person campaign amazingly, and it's like to replace that dude is, I don't know. I mean, it'd be really hard to do that, but I just feel like Titanfall fans would lose their mind. And there's always these teases and like, oh, they're gonna announce it now. I don't know, man. But if they do, I'll be happy. So
yeah, I mean, I would love more Titanfall. I love the world. The one thing that I haven't really talked too much about is like, there's two like major modes of playing this game. Of course, you're a pilot, you're running around like any other soldier is, and it's all fluid and fast and everything. That feels great. But the mech movement, also the mech play is also
so fun.
Awesome. The Titans are great, and the different loadouts and the different weapons, and it's like they simplified. It's just this perfect balance of it being mechs and giant robots and being kind of like customizable, but it's kind of like console gaming versus PC gaming. Like it's advanced, but it's not like upgrading your drivers kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because I grew up playing Mech Warrior, and it's like you can sit there all day long. It's like a sim. Like it's a really advanced kind of technical experience. They don't do that in Titanfall. They just kind of give you a couple different loadouts, and you can dodge and zip, and you can kind of got that shield that sucks up the other bullets, and then you can blast them back. Like it's so satisfying, and the way they introduce it to you is really good. It's still to this day a beautiful game. Absolutely holds up because it's contained, I think. Like now games are expansive and they're forever gigantic and everything. It's like, man, this game came out a long time ago and it looks spectacular. So
getting
shout
in
out
a
to
Titan
too.
Feels so good.
I know
when
you
the
get
pilot,
in it, but
when
it's
you
sealed,
jump
but
in
then
it,
the
and then the screen starts
blink
to
open.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good.
They just thought of everything. Just such a fully realized world. I play it. Like, I know. Play Titanfall 2. It goes on sale all the time on Xbox and on Steam for like $2 or something, which is absolutely crazy. This is a game that I've had in my library forever. It's been installed on all my systems for so long. And I just found that like little window of time where I'm like, I'm just going to play it. And a very unfortunate sort of rationale to have it jump to the top. But it was my way of just kind of saying thank you, I think, to Vince Zampella for just such a huge impact on this industry that we love so much. And I love this video game. And yeah, I love that we all love it. It's good.
I literally buy that game for people if I hear they don't have it. Like, what are you
100%.
talking about? I'm like, it's $4. I don't care. I'll buy it for you. Like, I've bought that game for so many people.
100%. A couple other shooters I don't need to spend nearly as much time on. The Wheel has chosen. Yes, on January 1, Fee mentioned that we and Ryan also spun our wheels a few times to decide the next 3 games, at least. Well, I don't even know how many games I'm going to be playing, but the games have been decided by a wheel. The first game was Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun, which is a boomer shooter. It's a Duke Nukem-esque kind of just absolute romp. It is total nonsense. It's pure action. It is a single note. There's no depth really to be found in this game at all. You pick up big guns, you blast them, you blow things up. You're in just constant arena after arena after arena, just trying to survive all the chaos that's going on. And I think that's probably all I need to tell you about. There's a story. There's a bad guy that you're conquering, I guess. But it doesn't matter. You're just kind of there for the absolute fun of it. And I think this was a really good way for me to kick off the year. I think it was a pretty inexpensive purchase on Steam at some point. So shout out to Warhammer 40K. And the game that I guess almost by default is the front runner for my game of my year, my Gomi, if you will. Doom Eternal it's my entire personality right now, you guys. I am going to bed thinking about it, wish I was playing. I'm waking up literally 5 o'clock in the morning. Can't wait to play it. I'm at lunchtime. I'm in the Discord. I'm playing Doom Eternal. The whole time thinking like, you guys don't like this? Like, this is the one that you don't like? I feel like it doesn't get any better than this, man. It's so rich and well designed and clearly made by a team who loves Doom. Let's just make it demons and the most badass weapons and the most badass music and the most badass optimized game. This thing is running 4K native ray tracing, all ultra nightmare graphic settings, 200 frames a second, Mitch. What in the crap, dude? This is
amazing.
Unbelievable. I'm having an absolute blast. It's tough though. I will say that. This is from a combat perspective, like I am getting stomped every once in a while, but just today as I was playing, I'm like, oh, it's starting to come together. I'm going to go into this arena. I'm going to blast this guy with a bunch of flame, and then I'm going to shoot him, and he's going to kick off a bunch of armor that I'm going to pick up, and then I'm going to hit him just so he's just before death. I'm going to hit him with a glory kill. I'm going to split him in two, and then I'm going to shoot my rockets at other people, and it's, oh my goodness. It's just the flow that you can get into. And it's like music, man. It's like a symphony. Just everything's starting to come together. You jump from here to there, kill this guy, stomp on that guy, explode this barrel, get an upgrade so you survive the barrels exploding right beside you. Ooh, man. Feels pretty good, this Doom Eternal. So I'm just going to take a breath here. I feel like you have something to say.
And then Feed watches the stream and throws up violently because it's insane. Yeah, there's just so much going on. So
it really is.
Worth it.
It's taken me a while, though.
Yeah.
The first couple of missions, like, I did feel a little bit old as I was trying to, like, this isn't, like, nice, smooth Titanfall. It is still very smooth, but, like, there's so many enemies around, dude. And you really
Yeah.
do have to just take advantage of every tool that they give you, every grenade that you
Yeah.
can throw, everything that you can do to just like try to stay one step ahead. You're always on like the verge of death, I feel, because you do have to do these glory kills. Everybody knows this by now. But I kind of enjoy doing what we're doing right now. Like, these are older games. It's like they're still worth your time and attention, man. This game totally holds up. The missions are gigantic. Like, you get launched into this world, and I'm there for a good amount of time. And it's like, I think you were in the stream when I was talking about this. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just kind of mainline this. I'll just kind of get through the missions, and that'll be fine. I'll get on to my next wheel game. This game is designed in such a way that I want to scour these levels.
Yeah.
And that really is saying something, because I just played Bolt Gun, where I'm just like, I'll just get through the missions and like, who cares? I want to find everything. I want to find every single like Sentinel battery. There's these things that you can use to unlock more upgrades. I will say there's a lot of upgrades. There's a lot of things to keep track of, but I just want to scour. I want to find every secret. I don't want to miss anything, because it's interesting. It's always going to lead to maybe another battle that's really fun to do. So I'm just loving Doom Eternal, man. Holy crap.
That's how I felt about Dark Ages. Like, Dark Ages, I just wanted to, I definitely wanted to do all of it, because I think with Eternal, the difference is like, and this is it's funny because the one thing people complain about in Eternal is the 3D platforming, which that is the cool part about Doom Eternal, trying to find the secrets, is the 3D platforming part. It's
Right.
like, what do I need to do to make this happen? Whereas like Doom Dark Ages, they ripped out your movement and you're just a tank walking around the ground with a shield, which again is still rad. Like, it's
It is
still
rad.
awesome.
That
Like, I
game
don't
rules.
have any problems with that whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, every Doom game had its own different unique thing. Eternal, watching you play it, I miss glory kills in Dark Ages for sure, because like glory kills are so cool.
Yep.
And it's so extra. It's just that's the only best way. They're just extra.
They demand a response from me when it happens sometimes. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even remember some of these happening, where you break this demon's arm in half and then you shove the broken part through the mouth. Like, I can't help but I audibly gasp. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. And it's like that, what they've done with Mortal Kombat. Just take this obscene violence and just ratchet it up to an 11 out of 10, man.
And not to mention, with graphics looking as good as they do, it makes
I know.
it so much more visceral and worse. You're just like, oh my God. Mortal Kombat especially, they literally went, oh, we're almost at like realistic graphics. Let's really gross some people out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Doom, like I said, man, Doom is unapologetically Doom. And you play that game, and if you're playing that game going like, man, I hope this is like this other game, it's not. It's Doom. Doom should be its own category. Very few games come up to it. And like I said, what's funny now is like that bolt gun game you played was essentially like a, you know, like an old school style, like Doom looking, or at least the graphics of it looked like that. But I mean, that's also a genre where people make like those older style shooters like Doom back in the day. Nah, dude, like,
it's just masterfully made, dude. Like, it's
really
just one of
is.
those things you just have to appreciate the love that went into this, from the engine itself to the world, the architecture. Like, the buildings look really cool. The weapons are completely over the top and they all feel interesting and fun. And I'm modding them. I'm having these alternate fire options. It's really, I'll scream about it, because we shouldn't be complacent about Doom Eternal. We can't be complacent about Titan. Well, because we were complacent about Titanfall 2.
Right.
And it's like, I get kind of a little antsy about it. We can't miss these things, man. They're really good. They're really special.
I think the biggest thing is you can absolutely tell, and this is like, someone from the Game Awards mentioned, like, how do you win Game of the Year? And it's like, have a studio that loves what they're doing.
Yes.
And that is Expedition
good one.
33. Like, everybody there loved that game, and they wanted to put everything they wanted to in that game.
It comes
Everybody who works for id and makes Doom lives and breathes Doom. They love it so much. And you can tell, because every one of the releases, they put 110% effort into it. Some of these games, you can tell, like, some of these games come out and you might, you know, there might have been a crew of this studio that maybe didn't really want to work on Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty.
or maybe it started as a multiplayer game first and they transitioned it into a single player game.
Exactly.
And they realized it wasn't really working out.
That was my favorite part too, by the way, with Doom, because Doom 2016 had multiplayer.
Yep.
And no one cared.
I know.
No one cared. To the point where they were just like, and I love the self-reflection of it instead of the ego behind it. They were just straight up like, no one played it. We're just gonna put this time and resources into the single player. Everybody happy with that? Cool, thanks. And they didn't have this ego of like, we have to, and like, obviously, like, studio execs weren't like, multiplayer is where everything's at. Make sure you put multiplayer in every game, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you have loot boxes, blah, blah, blah. They're like, shut up. We're Doom. And they're just going to keep doing Doom stuff.
It's an exceptional campaign. I'm
Yeah.
I'm almost done it. I'll probably be done by the time we reconvene next week. And then y'all will discover what my third and fourth games are, actually. Unless you've already heard it on the GUIs podcast.
That's true. Yeah.
Were you going to say
Doom's
something
awesome.
else, Mitch?
No, Doom.
Okay.
It's just awesome, bro. Doom's great.
Okay, so I've been playing a bunch of that stuff: Doom, Titanfall, Warhammer 40K, Bolt Gun, and then we'll tell you what's next there. And also check it out on twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live, where I'm streaming most mornings. And I think that's all we're playing. Those are the.
And sometimes
those are
you
the
hear
things
me,
we're
and
playing.
sometimes you hear Seth, and sometimes you hear Ryan, and sometimes
It's
you
fun.
hear Fee. It's great. Like, yeah, it's actually been fun.
Yeah. Well, and then we'll all eat cannolis. It'll be great. What's after what we're playing, Bowza?
There's new stuff coming to Game Pass.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
Pretty
I'll
good
just-
drop of Game Pass. Here.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll cover it just briefly here because, we like to talk and we got predictions to do.
It's the first show. We just got back.
I know.
The Nintendo Drive was 2.5 hours long this week, guys.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think already out
She's
is
like, "We're not
Blues
doing
and
that shit."
Bastards, and Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, and then coming later. And this is for Ultimate. Later this month, you'll get Final Fantasy #1. Not any of these other numbers that people love to talk about. Star Wars
Nope.
Outlaws, My Little Pony, Resident Evil Village, and Mio, Memories in Orbit. And then some games coming to premium that were already on Ultimate: Atomfall, Lost in Random: The Eternal Die, Rematch, and Space Marine Master Crafted Edition. Very nice, very nice.
Nice little Borat reference in there. Very nice.
Yeah.
Look, I think we need to have a topic pretty soon where we outline the different tiers of Game Pass. I think we even owe it to ourselves to go through that exercise of like I think premium's pretty good. And I actually think standard, or whatever the hell the base one is called now, is pretty decent as well. I think we should have what's going on in these tiers. It can be hard to keep track of, and maybe we do a little something there. But this, to me, as you mentioned, Bowser, like this was a lot of games kind of coming also out of Ultimate and into Premium. So, there's maybe a more nuanced way that we can start to think about Game Pass, perhaps in 2026.
I wish they would do their graphics better.
Agreed. Fee, if you could fix their graphics.
Hire me.
Fix their graphics, please.
My DMs
Get a
are
job at
open.
Microsoft and fix it. Thank you.
Microsoft.
Like, why would you not? Okay, first of all, there's two ways you can organize this, Fee. I'm giving you two ideas
Okay.
for free. For free.
I'll love it.
You can
For my
organize
future
it
job.
by date, right? Mm-hmm. And then maybe put the dates on this graphic. Like,
Absolutely.
you got all these words on here anyways. Just put some dates on there. But also, how about you put all the Ultimate ones together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that is
what-
crazy.
You have Resident Evil Village and Star Wars Outlaws on the second line. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a little weird.
that's less important than Atomfall came to premium? Is that where we're
weird.
at right now? I don't know.
I think a
about this.
spreadsheet would be very helpful here to show which ones also go to
spreadsheet.
cloud, because some of them go to cloud and some don't, and some go to PC and
Yeah.
some don't.
I think they
That'd be
could
nice.
do more things with colors or symbols that are easier to see than these tiny little letters underneath.
Agreed.
Yeah. Agreed.
Whatever. And sometimes
Microsoft.
it's Xbox Series X and S, and sometimes it says console, and it's just like, come on, guys. Like, if you're still on Xbox One, then that's your homework to figure out later, or play it on the cloud, right?
They're counting on us to break it down for people, and we don't like
Well,
that.
you know what? They're not paying my bills, so
I'm with
It's
you.
true. It's true.
they can do it the darn selves.
That's right.
That's
or
it.
Fee can
That's
fix
all
it.
I got.
Or I can
I
fix
want to
it.
shout out Resident Evil Village. I've been
Yup.
wanting to play this. That looks great. I haven't played
it
it
is
just yet,
great.
so that might be a Game Pass play for me. Mio looks like the first real good Metroidvania of the year, so that's a day-and-date drop, so that looks pretty cool. And shout out for maybe a second life for Star Wars Outlaws, guys. Give this game a shot. It's a good game. It's better than a 4 out of 10, Mitch.
I mean, also too, the big thing is the most unfortunately sometimes these games come out and they're not in the best state. They're not very well optimized, or they have a bunch of bugs and stuff. Give it a year, And these things are usually ironed out. They got some DLC, they got some quality of life updates, all that stuff. So, and of course, having it included with Game Pass is great. Resident Evil Village is so awesome. It's such a good game. And it's such a great get before 9 happens. Like, you got time. Go play it before 9 comes out. Like, that they timed it very well. Like, they were like, let's just get this game and get people's minds on that. Also, shout out to Rematch. Rematch was the game that I complained about when it came out because it didn't have crossplay. And this is what we're talking about. It does now. So it's like some of these games, they just need to marinate a little bit longer, give them a little bit more time, and then all of a sudden they come out and they're awesome. So the fact that that's going to premium, not just Ultimate, good for you guys. You guys can do that. Also, I feel like that's a 1 year. I feel like that game came out a year ago. So I think it's now like we can kind of understand like the year mark of like, let it hit Ultimate, wait a year, it'll go to premium. Some games I'm sure will go sooner if they're not played as much. What's that?
I would say like 8 months.
For what? Rematch coming out? Or? Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think it's been a full year yet.
Because I have a feeling certain games of Game Pass are going to be waiting, like, depending on how many people played it, I should say. They might stay on Ultimate for like 6 months. Some might be a year. I know Indie was a year, which makes sense because that game was phenomenal. But, like, yeah. I'm happy that more people get to play this. But, yeah, go play Resident Evil Village for sure. That game is great.
I gotta get through my wheel games, but yeah, that's
do that first.
That's good. Fulia says, hold on, breaking news to me only probably. You could never wishlist games on the Xbox app before. You can wishlist games.
I don't know about on the app. I don't know about the actual Xbox app. I'm sure on the console, I know you can.
I should have read that before I said it out loud. All right, what other news we got there, Bowser? What else is going on?
I'll just give you the hot, juicy tip from John32 in the chat, host of Hype Factor.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Hyper Factory.
That's right.
The Fantasy Critic podcast, who says Mio may be a good Fantasy Critic pick. Just saying. You heard it here first, folks.
When does it come out? What's the release date? 20-something?
Yeah.
I closed the tab, man.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we'll see when the draft is.
Gracious.
We might be able to get it just in time.
Maybe. Yeah, you got to get that in. It's going to be close. January 20th.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah, exactly. 20-something.
Perfect. 20-something. Excellent. Yeah. One more bit of news before we get into the predictions section of the show, and that is that the Xbox Developer Direct is going to be January 22nd. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So please be excited. They've already said they're going to talk about Forza Horizon 6, Fable, and Beasts of Reincarnation, which is the Game Freak game. So
the Pokemon Studios non-Pokemon game.
Yep. So
and we already know there's going to be some secret game that they'll announce. They absolutely will.
I'm torn on this. And in fact, I may have a prediction related to this later, but other years they've had like a box for unknown thing, right? Like they've called it out. There is something more and we're just not telling you what it is. I don't know. Like they didn't really say much in the text. I don't know. I think people might be setting themselves up to be disappointed. That's it.
I'm with you. I mean, when they do
with
have
Xbox,
that...
that's the on par brand. So yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
who the hell knows, man?
One can wish. You know.
I know. Well, that's just it. Like, I guess that's kind of what I'm dancing around. It's like you put a special box there, and people will make up God knows what will fill in that box, and then
Skyrim or the new Elder Scrolls game,
right?
Like, okay,
and you're going to be
yeah,
disappointed anyway. So you're kind of
Yeah.
damned if you do, damned if you don't. So right now, at least, they didn't say there was going to be a special game. So if there isn't, you only have yourself to blame for making something up in your own head.
But they did it every other time.
Exactly.
I'd rather them. Yeah, I'd rather them not tell me there's a surprise and just have a surprise, right? Because like when you get told you're gonna have a surprise,
that's not a surprise. Like, what are we even talking about anymore?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a fourth game we haven't told you about. It's a surprise.
I know,
like
it's
when you
just
just
ridiculous. We're so
That's
silly,
fine.
us video gamers. Yeah.
All right, that's it for the breaking news for this week, this month, whatever.
That's enough.
Our carpool questions, we didn't have questions. We got some predictions, so we'll toss those in as we go around. Should we look at last year's predictions and shame ourselves on how terrible we did?
Yeah, I have to do that already.
I
was actually looking at them laughing. Like, yeah, some of these are good. Some of these are close, and some of these are like, nah, that didn't happen at all. Do you want me just to go down the list like each person? I can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't we each
prediction
read our own? Do we have the we did this on the Nintendo Drive as well. So if people are enjoying the predictions kind of chatter, go check out the Nintendo Drive. We did the same thing for that platform, obviously. But yeah, Bowser, do you have your grid open? Do you want to read yours and we each kind of self-assess our predictions?
Okay. I predicted that they would announce official controllers that are like split controllers, like Joy-Cons.
like
That did not
Joy-Cons.
happen, unfortunately. I am much disappointed.
Yes.
I predicted that Double Fine would announce Costume Quest 3. That also did not happen.
Nope.
We did get a Double
How's
Fine
this
announcement end game. We
Yeah,
didn't know
we
about
got-
Keeper this time last year.
Yeah.
We got Keeper, so I guess that'll do. And
Half
then I
points.
also predicted that
Half
we
points
would get
because the
a
studio
like
said something.
a power pad, danced pad type of thing, and that also did not happen.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
We need it.
I know.
Redo
Xbox
all of these
doesn't know how
predictions.
to have fun.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm just gonna same thing over again. I'm done.
Same. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, you did have an honorable mention though.
I did have an honorable mention that we would get Forza Horizon 6,
You got to
It
announce.
was
announced.
announced.
but it did not come out.
Right.
So
I think you get points. I'm gonna
All
give
right.
it to you. Hell yeah,
right.
Forza 6. Yeah.
sounds good.
Well, Bowser's in the lead. All right. Mitch, will you catch Bowser with your predictions? Let's find out.
All right. Microsoft officially announces the next-gen console. It comes out next year. That's not true. They're not going to talk about a handheld, actually. So far from true. Hold on. And I said, and update the app on PC so it'll upgrade all of these other handhelds. They did upgrade the app to where now you
Yeah.
can do full screen experience on your Legion Go and on these other Asus, devices. There's some quarter of a point there I'll take. You know what I mean? I said 4 things there and only a quarter of that was right. So
Yeah,
that's
throw spaghetti at the wall. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. I'll take a quarter
Okay.
of a point. However, my number 2 prediction, I checked. It's true.
Oh.
Doom: The Dark Ages is the highest rated Xbox game that came out last year.
Dude.
It tied with Gears Reloaded, which is weird.
Oh yeah, that is
that
weird.
tied with that. But it beat Outer Worlds. It beat
Avowed.
Keeper. It beat Avowed.
Ninja
It beat
Gaiden.
It is the highest rated Xbox exclusive game, or Xbox Studios game, I should say, of the year. So that
Damn, dude.
I will take 1 full point.
Wow,
for.
that's a
you
great
very much.
prediction. I actually like that quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, that is absolutely, because again, we all know how awesome Doom is. Like, I just knew
Yeah.
it. I'm like, Doom's awesome. How could this suck? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah. My third prediction, the Gear of Gears, latest game gets a 2025 release date. That didn't happen. Unreal 5, remake of 2 and 3, that did not happen, but Gears Reloaded did. I'm not going to count any of that because I
Yeah.
didn't know anything there. My honorable mentions, Fallout New Vegas Remastered didn't happen, and then new Halo showing Unreal 5. That did happen.
That did happen.
That did happen. They showed that off when they showed off the Halo campaign of all.
That's right.
So
Look at us, you guys. Pretty good.
they needed a game to work on with Unreal 5. There's your game. Go to PS5, make some more money. Good job.
Mitch.
Not upset about it, but I will say, you tell me how many points that is.
I think
1.75.
you're
I'll
the
take it.
lead.
I'll take it.
Yep.
I mean, it
Which
was
is
an
one.
honorable mention. I'm not sure if it was an official.
I mean, we counted my Forza Horizon 6
I know, I'm
as
just
half a
being a-
point, so
I'm just being a
yeah,
jerk.
we'll count Mitch's.
Being a jerk.
Thanks.
Mitch is in the
Appreciate
lead
it.
with 1.75 points,
Yeah, whatever.
whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, everything's made up. The points don't matter. I love it. Oh, pretty good, Mitch. I like it. All right,
Thank
we're
you.
on to something here. All right, Fee.
Yep.
You got your predictions up there?
I do. I said XCOM games come to Game Pass. New XCOM game. Nope. Not last year, but I'm
Come
still
on, Phil.
holding out hope, Sean.
Hell yeah.
Still holding out hope. We're
Anytime.
here for it. We're here for it. Got a little bit closer with Doom: The Dark Ages, though. I did say Collector's Edition. I did say that it was going to be the Shield as the Collector's Edition. It did end up being just the entirety of the main character from Doom: Dark Ages. And then I did say there was controller.
Yep.
You did.
There's not one but two.
Yeah.
I-
And the funny thing is, this should almost be like a guarantee for any big game coming out. They should do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not the case, man.
It's not anymore. No, like
No.
they sometimes
Sadly.
relegate it to Design Lab, which I don't count that as a custom controller.
No.
Yep, agreed.
I did say there was a fall release date. It came out in May. So I was wrong.
I would give you half points there, though, simply because the collector's edition was correct. They did make a collector's edition, and the controller is correct. I would give you half points for that.
Okay.
Agreed. Yep. 0.5.
Wow. Got points.
Damn fair.
Yep.
I appreciate that. The next one was Book Talk. Fantasy book becomes a video game coming to Xbox. Now, it hasn't happened once again yet, because I'm still thinking that this is going to happen. There are a lot of really popular like fantasy books like in like rotation right now on Book Talk and are really, really popular. We're also seeing that pop off right now in television shows, and I think a lot of the girlies on Book Talk are also gamers, and I feel like within the next few years we're going to see something like that where we might see some sort of like maybe Fourth Wing, who knows, something like a very popular Book Talk book or just a book in general coming to games, because it just makes sense at this point. And a lot of arguments that there have been out when it comes to romantasy books, it wouldn't make sense to have it as a movie or like a live action. A lot of people have said like, well, they should do an animation instead, like what they do with Arcane, or like, just because they're going to be missing a lot of plot points, and a lot of people just, the arguments are insane. So who knows? Brandon Sanderson is in talks for a Mistborn game. I feel like I'm some points someday, but not today, and probably not in the next few years either. Honorable mentions, focus on Xbox Mobile. We got a handheld? No.
No. Actual. I would give her some points for this, simply because they changed up the mobile app to where now cloud streaming, like they try to integrate a lot more into the app. You can buy games through the app now, which you couldn't do before.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
wish lists that you can do. So they actually did do. What's up?
They removed remote play from the app.
They did remove remote play. They put that all on the
Which is
website. But before, you
nonsense.
couldn't buy games through the actual app, which is ridiculous. But they did add that feature. Like,
Well,
I would say they put some emphasis into the mobile app. Not as, is it a whole overhaul? No. It's funny, like you said, like they actually took away the remote play feature, but it is
They
now.
put a co-pilot button on there.
Yeah, they did. They did that too.
Oh, God.
I would say there was some focus on mobile. I would say there was some. Not a ton, because like I said, some features got added, some features got taken away, but they actually did put effort into updating the app, because before you could say they didn't give a shit about that app and they didn't do anything with it. But
can I get
I'd give
point
you half a
25
point.
then? A half point? Okay, you know what? I'll take a half point. You said it, not me. So
it's actually up to them too. I'm not
Yeah,
a ruler
I don't
or
care.
anything.
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
It's an honorable mention. Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Whoa! It was a good honorable mention, Sean.
He's saying if it's an honorable mention from here on out for the
Yeah,
rest
it's
of the
an
shows ever, it's
honorable
half worth points. Like it's like, oh, that would normally
I
be
don't
a half
even know what
point.
I'm
It's
saying.
2.5.
Don't read too much into it.
And my
But
last one.
I would say the trauma center thing is a lie, though. That shit didn't happen. So yeah.
No, it didn't happen. I know for a fact. I would have been confused if you tried to argue Mitch that came about. I would have been like, Mitch is definitely like, are you okay, Mitch? Because if you were just like, actually
was
though,
wrong.
guys, let me just tell you about Trauma Center and how Fiona gets half points for this. Then I would have been like, something's wrong with Mitch. We need to
Again,
remove him. He's
I
an
gave you 2
imposter.
compliments, and then I gotta take you down a peg by saying that trauma center sure as hell didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
I know it
That's
didn't
fine.
happen. Half of your stuff didn't come about either, Mitch.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, there we go. That evened
We're
out.
back.
Yep.
We're
All
back.
right. So, did
right,
you get
Sean,
a total
you're up.
number of points, Feed? What did we get?
1.
0.5?
Vee and I are
One.
tied for second.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm about to come in last. I'm pretty sure. My first prediction, I don't even know why I was allowed to even say this. My first prediction was that the secret game at the developer direct in January was going to be Hideo Kojima's game. And I think we probably knew at the time it wasn't going to be that, but I predicted it anyway. So I was off to
We
a
didn't
rocky
know it was
start.
gonna be Ninja Gaiden. We didn't know that.
I think I said that because we knew it was going to be like a Japanese game of some sort.
Probably, yeah. I think
that.
that was, yeah. I think that was talked about. Yes.
Yes. Okay. My second prediction was that Microsoft was going to buy Ubisoft. I think maybe it was close, but that obviously didn't happen. Off to the side, it says Cliffy B comes back. I don't know who wrote. I don't think that was my prediction. That's just on the spreadsheet. The third prediction was the lights will dim. Phil Spencer will come out and say, I love playing the guitar. It makes me feel like a hero, a guitar hero. Guitar Hero is back. And goddamn it, Guitar Hero is not back. It's
No,
still
it's not.
dead.
It's so dead.
Oh,
What,
man.
didn't a new game just get announced
A
for
Guitar Hero game?
Xbox? Not Guitar Hero, but like a similar thing.
I don't know.
Let me
I didn't-
find
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
I think they
me,
talked about some
it
new
happened.
peripherals at CES. Because
This
like
happened.
okay, because Fortnite Festival has literally made people want to find instruments again. So I know that.
I can't see in the chat said that there was a Bluetooth dance pad at CES. Let's
Oh,
bring
heck
Dance
yeah.
Dance Revolution back.
Sean, your honorable mention makes me laugh so damn hard.
My
bro.
honorable mention is Sean believes Microsoft is going to buy people and have them fight to the death. It'll be 1 versus 100, but the losers die.
You literally went full Hunger Games with that
Absolutely
shit. You're like,
unhinged.
Microsoft is just going to lead into the fact that they're an evil corporation and they're going to murder innocent people who
Now
lose at a
listen.
game.
Did they do that? No. But arguably, they did up the price of Xbox like 3 times this year, and Game Pass is like double the price. So it's not that far off.
I just want to point out, we just don't know they haven't done this. They could have done this behind closed doors. This could be a Squid Game situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They could have taken 100 people to a different island and Microsoft's execs watched them all do this for all we know. We just don't know it happened. Publicly.
Yeah, I was on one last year, I guess. Look at that.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
Bess.
you were in a mood. Going back to the rhythm game topic, new game called Sound System was announced.
Okay.
It's being developed by Echo Foundry Interactive, led by 2 veterans of Guitar Hero, DJ Hero, and Band Hero games.
You are
It's
correct. I remember
described
that.
as a next-generation rhythm platform built for performance, competition, and community. Support
I
for guitar,
remember
bass,
that.
and vocals at launch. So
We'll see how that goes. I mean,
see how it goes.
I remember because you said the founders of like, Red Octane and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that did get announced. I don't
it's
know
coming
what.
to PC this spring.
PC?
Consoles later.
We don't need that on PC. We need it on consoles.
Here's what I'll tell you though,
Telling
Sean.
you what the thing says.
No,
I'm
Sean,
not
Sean,
mad
Sean,
at you for
Xbox.
making it. I don't
He's
know.
mad
no,
at
Sean.
me. There's a new
Sean, here-
guitar coming, a Telecaster Edition controller.
A Fender. Come on.
No. They have been putting out those. That Fender guitar, by the way, is a thing.
Just
There is a company that makes that Fender guitar that we all love, Sean. However, here's the thing, Sean. I approve of the PC launch. And I say that as somebody who has seen Clone Hero and seen everyone and their mother put out every song on earth they want for it. And it's open source. And it's just like, oh, you want to play any song for free? Okay. So I actually applaud them doing that. Because as soon as it goes to console, they have to be legit with all their licenses and all those things. But no, like I said, when I heard it was coming to PC, I'm like, yeah, I'm not upset with that at all.
Yeah.
Sounds
The
good.
DLC, you add songs by opening a Napster-like menu. And you just download songs.
Dude, I'm telling you, Clone Hero is
That's fun.
it's closed, bro. Clone Hero, you go to a Reddit site and it's just like names anybody on earth and you can download a song from them. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, so who won last year?
Well, we also had a additory category. We had number of Call of Duties on Game Pass as an over/under 5.
Yeah.
How many are there? I don't know.
I'm gonna say I think 3 came out. I think Modern Warfare 3, the newest one, that came out before Black Ops 7 did. Black Ops 7. I want to say another one came out, but I think those are the 3 that I think there's 3 that came out. I know for sure Modern Warfare 3 came out before Black Ops 7 came out to like hype up people giving a shit about that game. And they still don't, unfortunately.
Quick Google check said key Call of Duty titles on Game Pass in 2025. Black Ops 7 launched into Game Pass November 14, 2025. Modern Warfare 2 added to Game Pass on May 1st, 2025. And Black Ops 6,
Black Ops 6,
came
that's what I meant,
2020. Yeah. So 3.
3? Okay. So everybody gets a point but Sean.
I can't believe it, man. I can't
It actually,
believe...
I'm in the same boat with Sean, though. I'm really shocked that they didn't go hard and just go. Because by that time, the Activision deal was done. We were cool. You could have just dumped them all. I think the problem is Microsoft wants money. They don't want to put it on Game Pass. Because it's crazy to think those old games still sell. Like, because they put all the servers back on. And
Probably
they still...
because people don't know what the hell game to buy because Call of Duty game naming is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
pretty
And
bad.
I've seen graphics cards and CPU naming
Preach.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
there's 7 versions of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? What the hell is happening here?
Yeah.
True. You're actually
Activision,
not wrong.
get it together. Like,
Yeah.
I love how
My
you put out
nephew
games
says,
of the
"Hey,
same name but different stories. You know, it's fun.
let's
Yeah,
put
when you have
out
Modern-
let's put out my nephew says let's play Call of Duty. I'm like, which one? And then he'll also like, well, let's play zombies. I'm like, but what thing do I need to download? Please, somebody. Or I message Mitch and say, Mitch, what do I
She
need to
straight up
download?
messaged me. She's like, I need to play this Call of Duty. Tell me what I need to go download from the store. I'm like, okay, go get this.
Yeah. Neither here nor there. That's why they
Yeah.
sell it. It's not because people actually want the things. It's because they get confused.
Right. So the total scoring looks like in last place with 0 points, Sean.
Hi, me. Yeah.
Tied for second, Bowser and Fee. And then number 1, me.
2.75 points. Pretty good.
2.75 points. Thank you.
Pretty good. There's
Thank
there's some shadow of something happening here.
I got Phil's number.
Okay.
I call him once in a
Well,
while.
that gives me hope for this prediction round that we have for upcoming 2026. Not so much for me, but for you guys. I'm sure you all have much more accurate and well thought out predictions than I have, because I have something special for you guys. You just wait and see.
Ready.
Yeah. Well, I'll go last. Okay. In this round robin of ours. Fee, are you ready to kick us off
I am.
for the 2026 predictions? Tell us, look into that crystal ball of yours. What's the first thing that's going to happen in Xbox land in 2026?
Guys, 2006, a little game came out, and it is celebrating
2006.
its 20th anniversary this year. Sean, we're bringing back Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata,
Yes,
there it is.
I knew it was
Yes.
Viva Pinata.
We're bringing in the Viva Pinata predictions. Okay, my prediction: we get a remaster of number 1, and then we get an announcement of a new Viva Pinata because it's time.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I like that a lot.
It makes sense. We got to bring in a new Viva Pinata. It's been 20 years. The fan base needs it. We need it. We need the cutesy Xbox games and Viva Pinata. You represent Xbox. Here you go. It's your time. Your
Can't
time to shine,
believe
little guy.
They need the cozy gamers.
They need
man.
the cozy
Everybody's
games.
screaming about this. Yes, Viva Pinata. Yeah, the whole. I heard an echo of cries and applause as you said that.
Yes,
Fee.
thank you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Viva
Very
Pinata.
nice. All right. Well, get excited. Maybe that'll be the surprise game. Who the hell knows what Rare is up
I
to?
hope
or
so.
Who's gonna make it? We don't care about details like that. We just want it. Damn it.
It's
Hell yeah.
true.
All right. Very good. Good logged first prediction. Bowser, do you want to hit us up with what your first prediction is for 2026? What do you got?
Well, even though I said I don't think there will be a surprise game at the developer direct, I'm still going to predict one because
Hell yeah.
why the hell not? I do
Yep.
what I want around here.
Yep.
I predict the surprise on January 22nd is going to be Clockwork Revolution.
Ooh, okay. Okay. We know
Yeah.
about it. Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're getting a release date for it. And it'll be first half of 2026.
It's ready. Okay. Just like
Ooh.
Bonesaw. Bonesaw is ready.
I just saw about this. Hi-Fi Rush was announced on one of those directs, and his shadow dropped that day.
That day. Yep. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. And then they shut the studio down.
Bastards. That game was great.
That worked out. Oh, no. They're back, though. They're back. They're selling the game again somehow. Okay. Very nice. Mitch, what have you got for us?
I've made this prediction for years, and I seriously need them to do it because, like, I'm so tired of this. Elite 3 is happening. Elite 3
Yes.
will finally happen. This controller is the greatest controller I've ever used. It is amazing. It is so good in so many ways, and also a piece of shit in many ways too.
Damn.
This thing has, I'm sorry, the analog sticks stick drift like crazy. They really do. And again, am I hard because I play a lot of shooters and that? Yes, I am. Have I had to replace this Elite through Best Buy's warranty program 4 times since I bought it? Yes, I have.
Oh, like the 360.
Exactly. But the things about this thing, the battery life is phenomenal. The heft to this thing is great.
Yep.
Build
the heft.
quality of things like the way to adjust all these different things. Profiles, how you can quickly go between, 3 different profiles that are nice. There's a lot of good things about this, but the actual build quality of it in certain aspects, specifically the controller, the analog sticks and the bumpers are also hit or miss. My son has ruined like 2 elites from the bumpers on the top. So Hall Effect or Elite 3 gets announced. Hall Effect joysticks. We will no longer have stick drift. Just put in Hall Effect joysticks for the love of God. It's an elite. It's a premium product. It's expensive. Just do it, please. Okay. Also, Wi-Fi Direct. It will completely get like the Bluetooth nonsense, that Bluetooth latency. Because I will tell you this, I play this on Bluetooth on my computer. Nah. Bluetooth latency is kind of crap. So it's gonna have Wi-Fi Direct. Could work more with cloud stuff better. Nice. You know, with like the TVs and stuff.
The Stadia. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. So that's there. And I just think they're going to put more emphasis on like making sure it's durable, so it doesn't like just constantly break.
Hopefully, it doesn't require to have RAM inside of it.
True, right? That would be a really bad idea. Really bad idea. But no, I just think it's finally time. The thing's been out for so many years, and it's still my favorite controller. Yep. And yeah, Elite 3 finally happening this year.
It's one of the few things I think people are like they love about Xbox. You know, like. Everything else has kind of fallen to the wayside. Okay, nice. Xbox Elite Series 3. Now, it's time for me to present to you guys the very special surprise I have for you. I will be submitting my predictions by wheel choice. I have many predictions all on the wheel here, and the wheel will decide.
You got to take out Viva Pinata Remaster.
I have Viva and the Elite Series 3, but you know what?
Come out.
I can't. The wheel is what it is. I might end up.
What the hell?
I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, guys. It's time to spin that wheel. And the first prediction I have for Xbox in 2026 is State of Decay 3 is coming in October of 2026.
Solid prediction.
The universe has spoken. The universe has spoken. Give it to us. Yes, of course, my predictions are coming to you by wheel. I'm surprised you guys didn't see it coming, Fee.
Sean, if your wheel spins, every single one of them are correct, I need you to like make a wheel of my life for 2027.
Seriously.
Thank you.
You better only have good things.
Yeah, exactly. I need good things on that wheel. What the heck?
Yep. So look forward to that because I think that's a pretty good prediction, if I do say so myself.
It's a solid prediction.
Yep. Chat, if you guys want to enter in your predictions onto my wheel, go ahead and dump something into the chat. We'll see what we can do to adjust. And while we're going around the next round, I will remove Viva Pinata and the Elite Series 3, you suckers. I can't believe you stole my predictions off my bloody wheel. What were you looking at my wheel ahead of time? Goodness gracious. Of course you didn't. You didn't even know it existed.
True.
All right. Well, that was fun. I was glad to surprise you with that. Fee, take us into round 2. What is your second prediction for 2026?
Okay, guys. One thing Microsoft loves to do is purchase game studios. And there's a game studio that they haven't purchased yet, and I think they're going to do it.
There is?
Oh, there is. It's called Frogwares Studio. Now, you might be wondering to yourselves, guys, Fiona, what are you talking about? What is a studio? Well, this studio produces only one game series in particular, and that's the entirety of the Sherlock video games. All of them. Any Sherlock video game comes through that particular studio, and I think they purchase Frogwares, and then they come out with a new Sherlock game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very fee-flavored prediction. I like this.
There has to be one that's
There has to
fee-flavored.
be one.
There has to be a little fee-flavored.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Logged. Bowser, you're up. What is
It's
your
in the
second
sheets.
prediction?
You can't stop it now.
That's correct.
Before I give you my second prediction, let's bring in Awesome Dave 1337. I love your username. Very nice. Happy New Year. I predict that Final Fantasy will be the most played game on Game Pass this year. No reason, just because everyone should play the first one in some fashion.
I have the Pixel remasters, all 6 of them on Switch. I gotta get to those at some point.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yep.
very nice. All right,
Maybe if
so
the wheel chooses, we'll see.
if the wheel, I don't even know what the saying is. I give up. How about
Where there's
this
a wheel,
one?
there's a way. That's the saying.
No, the wheel weaves as the wheel wishes.
Oh,
it's
that's
from the
yeah.
Wheel of Time, I think.
I like that.
I don't know.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there's something
Mitch did
like
not
that.
like that.
Close enough. All right. How about I pick something that I really want to happen?
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
I will say that Xbox is going to add functionality to your Xbox Series consoles where you can stream your Xbox PC games from your PC. So, like, if you want to run Doom the Dark Ages at 4K Ultra, then you can just stream it right on over to your Xbox on your living room TV. Yes,
Do it,
Mitch.
Mitch. Go ahead,
For
buddy.
2 goddamn years in a row, I said this prediction. I've said this prediction not last year because I gave up on it, but the 2 years before that, you could ask Sean on any Xbox prediction show I've ever been on. I've said that shit, and they just don't want to do it. However,
I would argue that prediction that you made, and it was more than that number of years. It was a long time ago.
Oh,
We
dude,
had
it
you
was
on
so
We the
long
Gamercast,
ago.
and we did all
Yeah.
the different platforms and stuff. And you came with that prediction out of the blue. I was like, that is such a good prediction. That's why I wanted you on the show.
Imagine why they aren't already doing it. Like,
Yeah.
like I understand, like there may be complications to like stream all of your PC things in that fashion. There might be legal things, but at least your Xbox, like your Play Anywhere games, why can I not stream it from my PC to my console?
Yeah.
Because I could get better resolution, better frames than if it were done on the cloud or played native on the Series X, because those are the same thing.
They have so much work to do on this Play Anywhere thing. That like the PC and the console environments, the ecosystems, they feel entirely different. The games that are available and like what you own and what you play from place to place, like it's not good enough for them to be promising this, for this to be like their differentiator. It's not close enough, unfortunately.
And it feels like they have all the pieces.
Yes.
They just haven't like put them in this combination yet. Like they have cloud gaming figured out. They have remote play from your console onto your phone or your computer, right? Why are we not doing the other way? Like, what is happening here?
So, I agree. You mean the software giant Microsoft hasn't figured out a way to do that yet? That's insane. I'm sure
they have all the components. It's not like they even have to like invent
really
anything. It's a UI.
I have a
Which
feeling
they suck at.
the Xbox app itself will get an update that will talk the other way around. I think of it because now with them pushing the whole everything everywhere, blah, 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 whatever, like them trying to do that, I think it is more likely to happen sooner than later, right? I mean, like Sean said, I predicted that literally 5 years ago.
Probably 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I and again, it doesn't now. Here's the crazy part. There is a third-party app that actually can do that right now on the Xbox. I favorited it. I have to go look and figure out what the name was for it. But there's a third-party app that's on the Microsoft Store on your Xbox, and you install the app on your computer, and you can straight up stream PC games to your Xbox. It's just like, so it's already capable. Now, again, legally, there could be something like that, right? Imagine that, Gizmodo. Imagine because they're starting to work with Steam now and letting Steam on their Xbox or whatever, if they're starting to do your new Xbox is going to turn into a computer, that could easily be a software update that could just happen. And they could just make the Xbox app tomorrow say any games that can launch natively within the Xbox app, you can stream to your, that might be how they have to go around it, right? Maybe they can't go off third-party launchers to start. I don't know. But I think it's very capable.
Like this would be a driver for you to buy more games on the Xbox PC side if you could also play them in your living room. Just like Steam is going to have their Steam machine, and they're going to give you that console living room experience with your Steam games. Like,
that's why
that's how I play like big like beefy games on my laptop. They're installed on my desktop here, and I'll play in the other room on my laptop or even at my parents' house. And it works pretty good, man. Right. But my laptop is not a gaming laptop, so I already do that with Steam. So, okay. Let's not run for 16 hours. Mitch, what is your second prediction?
Wolfenstein 3 is going to come out this year. It is going to be a
this
summer game.
Year? You're
This year,
crazy.
yeah. No, this is going to come out this year. Wolfenstein 2 has been forever. It's been out for a long time. I know the same studio worked on Indiana Jones. I totally get that. And I know, I think they had a team still working on Wolfenstein 3 in the background because that, again, another game that is so unapologetic in being what it is. Wolfenstein is Wolfenstein. It is shooting Nazis. It is crazy mechs. It is wild Nazi things happening. But Wolfenstein 3 is going to happen this year. I think Microsoft this year because it's their 25th anniversary of the console, they're going to go so hard in the paint with like just getting as much as they can out to kind of show like, hey, we're not just a studio that's making games for their consoles. I think Wolfenstein will be one of those things of like, it'll come out on Xbox first and then come out on everything else later, like PS5 later. I don't think they're going to treat it like Doom, where like Doom is such a big iconic game. It had to come out day and date with all of them. Like sales wise, you had to do that. I think Wolfenstein though will be like, again, summer game. They haven't had a summer game in a minute. Like to like just give it to mix it up. They already have a lot of games coming out, but I do think Wolfenstein 3 is this year, and I think it's a good summer game to tide people over until fall, where everything's going to go crazy.
Okay, well, see, I would love it. I think id and that whole I guess that would be Machine Games, but
that's Machine Games, yeah.
That whole like side of what Microsoft has purchased, like
Bethesda, like that chunk of Bethesda over there,
pretty
is
good, man.
They make rock solid games, and again,
Pretty
like
promising.
Wolfenstein it's very much Wolfenstein. And if you haven't played 1 or 2, go play them. They're awesome.
Yep,
They're
go
fun.
shoot stuff. Go shoot Nazis.
Go shoot stuff, and they're very
Some
pretty
Nazis.
games too. By the way, very pretty games. Yeah.
All right, good one. As for me, my second prediction, of course, will be selected by the wheel. I have updated it since the last wheel. We'll spin it. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm ready. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Oh, what is it going to be? Is it going to be a Game Pass or Starfield prediction here?
Oh my God.
I love this prediction. My prediction is that Starfield gets good in 2026. It's going to come out on PS5, and with it, it will get some essential updates that people will agree, son of a bitch, they did it. Starfield is good. And that is my second prediction. I'm rocking it, you guys. This is pretty good.
I have to point out, that's such a solid choice, too. That's such a good, because you're right. You know what they're going to do? Put in all the efforts to put that shit on PS5, and they're going to make the game of the year, all the DLC, all the UI updates, this new shit, and they're going to put it out in 2026, release it on PS5. Xbox people will get the free upgrade. That's a goddamn good choice, sir.
It's time for a comeback story. Starfield, come on, man. We need it. Oh, we're waiting for it. If No Man's Sky can do it, if Cyberpunk can do it, Starfield, you got all the power, you got all the money in the world. Make it good so that I can play your bloody game.
All they have to do is just say it's coming out on PS5, and everybody will be like, "Oh yeah, that's a good game. We're
That's
ready.
exactly
We're ready."
The mindset behind it.
Avowed. You're welcome. Everybody was like, "Oh, I'm excited to play this now." Where the fuck were you a year ago, huh?
Yeah, well, it was a fine game.
Yeah.
Okay,
It'll be better now that it's coming out and everything else.
this wheel is really working out for me. I gotta say,
It actually
Pretty
is.
happy
It's actually a
with
pretty
this.
solid wheel. That third one though, let's see if it can keep up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, don't go anywhere, anybody. We're on to round 3. Fee, kick us off. The final round. What is your final prediction? Before maybe an honorable mention. We'll see if we're gonna do that too.
You know what? We'll hold off on the honorable mention for a moment because
Okay.
Sean,
Fee.
as you know, our friendship is built off of a specific game, and that game started off all the way back in, I think, a decade ago at this point, which is terrifying to think about, and that is XCOM. And I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back XCOM, not Mahjong.
We're gonna crossover game. XCOM Mahjong. It'll be turn-based. It'll be you're gonna name your tiles. There's permadeath to your tiles. Oh hell yeah!
Mahjong is turn-based. That's the
Exactly.
whole purpose of the game.
Yeah, it's got specs. You got permadeath. Hell yeah! It's the same thing. Same game.
Oh my goodness. No. So my prediction, because there was a game that was on my wheel that I did not get selected. I think it's going to be in the universe of maybe between the Bureau and like the first XCOM game. So we're looking at maybe some sort of other era, maybe another part of the Bureau, maybe just like kind of built a little bit more, maybe 80s, because the 80s is a really big thing recently. So maybe they do some sort of like 80s aspect of the Bureau, and I think that'd be really cool.
Nice.
So yeah,
I hope it
really
comes
good-
true.
I hope so too. I'm just throwing out ideas right now because I just want XCOM, period, let alone like if they announce a new game, phenomenal. If it's associated with the Bureau, fantastic. I just want an XCOM game, Sean. I just want a new XCOM game.
Me too.
Have I played the other ones yet? Not all of them.
It doesn't
but
matter.
It doesn't matter. I just need an XCOM prediction to solidify my year. Just make
Hell
it
yeah.
a lot, just to add a little sugar and spice to it.
A little something
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, a little nice.
Good one. All right, we'll look forward to that happening this year, definitely. Bowser, your final prediction. What have you been saving for us? What is the last one?
I would love to share that with you, but
But first,
Crispy Plays 85 came into Discord and said, I predict Forza Horizon 6 comes out by April and will be the best-selling Xbox game in years.
yes, okay, nice.
Okay.
I feel like it could be.
a super fact. Let me phrase that. Not the spring part. The best-selling game on Xbox in a while.
Definitely.
That's the big fact because that thing sold like crazy on PlayStation. Yeah. That
And
thing
you know
is gonna
what?
sell like
You
crazy.
know who's going to buy the 5 days early access deluxe edition? This girl. You know why? Because it gives you something extra. It gives you extra stuffs and Forzas, and I'm going to buy it. Did it give us
yeah.
fast travel cheaper or something? It did something last time. I bought it for sure.
I mean, there's
had
car
Game Pass.
packs. There's a whole bunch like that ultimate.
Whatever it was, I bought it. I was in.
Yep.
I'm buying
Pretty
all the
good.
things.
Nice. Who was that? Crazy something? Who?
Crispy Plays 85.
Crispy. Crispy is a good word.
Crispy, like spelled like the name Chris.
Okay. Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I love a good play on words that
names.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
For
Got some good
example,
predictions.
Ryan Turford's username is
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
Turford.
Yeah, that's a good
Love
one
that.
too.
Yeah.
All right. This is another self-serving prediction. And maybe it's somewhat of a PlayStation prediction, but we do what we want here. So here we
It's
go.
an Xbox too.
I predict that in late June / early July, a game is going to come out on PC and Xbox the same day, about a year after its release. And that is Death Stranding 2 on the beach, coming to PC and Xbox 1 year after the initial
Great
release.
prediction.
Pretty good,
Great
Bowser.
And I'm
prediction.
going to buy it, and I'm going to play it, and I'm probably going to get the 1000G on it, and nobody's going to stop me.
That is a great prediction.
That's a good call.
yeah.
I think that is going to happen. I think that's very likely.
I hope so.
Yep.
Everything has hit that 1 year mark and gone to the other console except for Final Fantasy. Damn it! Like that's gonna happen for sure.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay. It is self-serving, but yeah, I like it. I mean, you're thinking about that game, obviously, high up on your GUIs list last year, so pretty good. Nice.
Solid.
All right, Mitch. What do you
Good
got?
final.
All
Mitch.
right. My final prediction is it's 25th anniversary of Xbox. They're going to celebrate it. They're going to talk about it. They already have that logo. I don't know if you guys already saw that or not.
They do have a logo.
They do have a logo. It's kind of cool. It's not terrible. But my last prediction is in the same conference, they're going to show off a 25th anniversary controller because they like to have their anniversary controller. So they are going to have a specific controller designed for Xbox 25. Probably have some like Halo stuff in there, maybe like some mix of different games in there, something. And then in that same conference, they're going to show off the next gen hardware that'll come out next year.
My goodness.
Because literally Steam Machine is going to put just their boot to their throat and say, you better get your stuff out now. Because if you wait any longer, Steam Machine is just going to gain more and more traction. And then this Xbox that's going to come out, people are just going to go, why would I want that? The Steam Machine is here. I think they have to get out. If their whole goal is this whole like PC Xbox or ecosystem of like play everything on your PC and all that stuff, that Steam Machine made them kind of have to put pressure to at least show something, right? It's going to be another question when it comes to price, because I guarantee you that thing will be more expensive than a Steam Machine, and they're going to have to do a hell of a job trying to explain why this is hundreds of dollars more than what a Steam Machine costs, just like they do with the ROG Xbox Ally X, whatever the hell they call that thing. But I feel like they have to show it, and it's not going to come out next year, like this year, I should say, 2026. No way. That's not happening. But I think they have to get that thing out fast to try to get in that market share of like before Steam takes over the living room, because that Steam Machine and the price that it more than likely will be at is going to take up market share in the living room, and Sony or Microsoft don't want that. And if Microsoft can put out a better product as far as a hardware perspective goes, they have to get in the conversation fast. So I think they announce it next year, show off like a picture of what it looks like. They'll say it's the most powerful console in the home, and try to like downplay Steam Machine not being as good. And then they will not announce price, just like Steam Machine, because God knows what prices look like, right? They will not announce a price.
Saying prices.
They will just say it will come out in 2027. So yes, Basil, what was your question?
Do you think the Xbox 25th anniversary controller will have any, I don't know, stylistic thoughts from the Duke?
No,
You don't think it'll have anything to
I
do
don't,
with the Duke?
because the Duke is like, I'm not gonna say they try to forget it, but it's like such a niche product. Like Hyperkin or whatever came out with that Duke controller that is cool and all. Is anybody trying to actually use that to play games? Nah.
I'm not necessarily saying like make it the shape of the Duke, but like I don't know, have a graphic like have
They
the
could.
outline of the Duke be part of the graphics for it. You know,
That's what I'm saying. I think the 25th anniversary controller, like they already had that one Xbox controller where like you open up the battery door and Phil Spencer's like signed the back of it and stuff. I think there's gonna be a lot of like nods to Xbox franchises on that controller. There could be a
Perfect
nod
Dark.
to the Duke. Perfect Dark. Sure, exactly.
Yep,
The number one Xbox franchise I think of. You're right.
that's right.
And
that
I
Dragon
think there will be a
game.
lot of nods to different franchises in there. There could be a nod to the Duke controller. But I just think they're going to try to celebrate, especially this year, they're going to try to celebrate Xbox hardcore, try to have all these franchises come out to make you not forget that Xbox is a thing.
I'd like to see them try because I kind of need to be reminded what the hell that even means. So yes, please tell me what Xbox is in controller form. That would be
Right.
great.
Yep.
All right. Well, God help anybody who's releasing any remotely thing related to hardware in the next 48 months, man. It is just a nightmare out there. Holy crap.
It really
so
is.
maybe we'll just be thankful for what we have right now. I think might be the situation. Or buy some sort of console or PC and bring your own RAM whenever you're ready. They just come blank, no RAM included.
What if there's an expansion slot for your own RAM? They're like,
RAM,
if you're
like
a
batteries.
highfalutin and you got that money, you can just put your own
you
RAM
can
in
put
there.
some
You'll
RAM
be
in there.
happy.
Yeah, RAM sold separately. Yeah.
Xbox branded RAM's twice as high just for no reason.
Man.
oh yeah, you can't use your own like normal DDR5 RAM. Like,
Of
you gotta
course
buy
not. Why would you be
special
able
Xbox
to?
RAM.
Oh, I hate
Jeez
it. What a
Louise.
nightmare. Okay, is it my turn for the final?
Spin that
Spin,
wheel, buddy.
All right, I am ready. So it's time for the third prediction for 2026 in Xbox line. It's time to spin
that
wheel. Oh, we almost got Sunset Overdrive coming to PS5, but we're not. It's going to be World of Warcraft is coming to Game Pass and vice versa. Meaning, if you are currently subscribed to World of Warcraft, you get Game Pass. Make it happen. This is absolute nonsense. I don't believe in this whatsoever.
What'd you put it down for?
It's on the wheel just to see how I feel. Now, should I keep it or should I spin it one last time?
Well, you get. Hold on a minute. Fee, go on.
Okay, I would like to give an idea. So whatever you spin right now, like you spin again, you select one out of the two.
Okay.
Now, if you like whatever you decide doesn't go into your third slot becomes your honorable mention. And no
okay.
matter what happens,
Oh, I like that.
you do not get points for it because this was a lock-in.
redo?
Yeah,
So
we won't.
you-
Nobody's writing that down, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to spin.
Wow!
Write it down on the
Wheel.
spreadsheet, Fee. Get it in there right now, please,
I'm
before
writing
we
it.
forget.
Oh, man. Oh, it is going to
Hey!
go Sunset Overdrive. Okay,
Oh, shoot,
Sunset
okay.
Overdrive on PS5 in 2026.
God damn it.
So
That
which
is
one's
not what
your
I wanted
three?
the rest of that to say.
It's your third.
Yep. It's coming. People are going to be happy about it. I don't know how they're going to do it, but Insomniac somehow is going to be making this happen. Sunset Overdrive and PS5 in 2026.
Insomniac owns the IP on that.
I know. I just mean like who's working on it. They're busy with Spider-Man or Wolverine or whatever the hell. So,
I'm sure a 20-person studio can port that over if they
I
wanted
agree.
to.
That's why it's on the
Yeah.
wheel. So that will be my third. WoW in Game Pass, etc. will be my honorable mention. And whatever rules you're talking about, no points for. I don't care.
I love it. It's right there. No points for this. He has it in caps lock right there on the Excel
I didn't even
sheet.
write
No
it.
points.
That
That's
was it,
awesome.
dude.
That's fun. That was a fun way to do it. I like that a lot. Of course, we had to do the wheel.
Of course.
Okay. Is that it? Is that the end?
Nope.
Are we doing
That-
honorable mentions?
Fee gets.
Oh
to
yeah,
do-
you
we
guys
all
get to do
honorable
honorable mentions
mentions.
too. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Get out of here, Sean.
My honorable
my bad.
mention, guys, is probably going to be my wildest idea yet. Now it's a multi-part one. One, the game that's going to win Game of the Year gets announced during Summer Games Fest at the Xbox stage. We do not know this game yet. It gets announced on the Summer Games Fest stage. It gets released in the summertime, and then by the winter, it wins Game of the Year.
At the Keeley's Game
At
of the
the
Year.
Keeleys. at the Keeley's Game of the Year.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like
it
this
is a
a lot.
multi-part. Like it needs to show up at the actual Xbox stage during Summer Game Fest. It has to be released in the summer, and it will win Game of the Year.
Interesting. So here's the thing that like I'm extrapolating from this prediction is basically what you're saying, maybe in a little way, is the things that we know are dropping in 2026.
Yep.
They're exciting. They're going to be good games, but not Game of the Year material. Like we're still waiting to learn what is that one that's going to take it all this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And if people are listening to this and they're just like, "Well, Fiona, GTA 6 is coming out this year." Is it? It hasn't released yet, and I don't believe it. So until it's released and I have access to it, it does not exist in this year until like
I like
next
this
year.
prediction. Very
So-
creative, very different kind of like. I like this a lot.
I like how she's saying that because Expedition 33 essentially that's what happened.
That's it. Totally.
It didn't come out the same year, but that's what happened. Expedition 33 was shown at an Xbox show, and now it became Game of the Year. It just
The year before.
the year
wasn't,
before,
like, the
right,
same
right.
year.
Yeah, it was not
This
the same
is-
year. That's the only part of it that like literally isn't accurate. But she's right on the Expedition 33 getting shown at Xbox. So yeah,
I want to do something maybe next week where we predict something for each other. Where like somebody like this like Fee's gonna do a thing or Mitch, because like we obviously forget about these predictions, right?
Yeah.
Like the years a long time. The years are fast, but they're also long. You know, you kind of forget. Like I don't remember writing any of this stuff down, so that'd be kind of fun. Or maybe we put like a secret ballot or something. Like that would be kind of fun too. We could be like, so nobody even knows. Like don't tell like Mitch is gonna get hooked on Fortnite or something like that, or he'll drop Apex or like just some crazy like what gaming activity or thing are the other hosts gonna do? That'd be kind of fun. Yes, Fee. Hi.
I have another layer to this, Sean, and you're probably going to be like, Fiona, this is too much.
Keep going.
I have an idea. Okay, this is what we do. We come up with a prediction. We record them. We put them in a file. We send them to one of the other hosts. They leave it in their folder the entire year. December 31st, or the last
open it.
episode of the Xbox Drive, we open it because who knows? I could change my prediction for Bowser midway
Oh, good
year.
one. We'll send it to
But
Seth. We'll send it to Seth.
We send it to Seth.
Yes, we
And then
trust
he's
Seth.
the keeper of the predictions for these, and it has to be video. It's not written down, it's a video. So you say, this is the particular day, this is my prediction, and then that's it.
I
lock
love
it.
Do
that.
we
Like-
each predict for all three others?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this is what
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. More time capsule stuff. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
We open it later.
Little
Fun.
video, and then we're like, oh my god, it looks so different now. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Mitch has
Look at all
hair.
Mitch's hair.
Wow.
maybe I go to Turkey. We don't know.
Yep.
Maybe.
Mitch
I have to
disappears for
take a couple weeks off the show.
Yep.
I come back with John Stamos hair, and everybody's like,
Hell
"Holy
yeah.
shit, what happened
Look
to
at
him?"
this guy.
Yeah.
Oh
All right, good one.
man.
There you go. I
Okay.
like this.
Are we on to Bowser's honorable mention now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Bowser.
All right, I'm gonna do. This was a good contender to be on my list, but I decided not to, and I went with Death Stranding. But I say that a PlayStation exclusive, PlayStation like proper game, like
Oh, I like
PlayStation
this.
Studios,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
coming
yeah.
to Xbox.
Ooh.
And I was torn between a couple, but I think I have settled on Horizon Zero Dawn.
I was about to say
nice.
Horizon is absolutely the choice for
Interesting.
that. Yeah. There's not a game like Horizon on Xbox, and that absolutely should be the
Plus,
one that
they
goes
have
to
like
Xbox.
some multiplayer games in development. Like they want to get more hype. They're also aren't they doing a movie? I
Yeah.
think that's going to
Yeah.
be
Maybe.
filmed
I think
like
it's a
next
good
this
one.
year.
Yeah.
I think Horizon Zero Dawn comes to Xbox this year.
Not upset by that. That also game, like, I know it sold okay, but again, what's a great way to get more hype for a game? Put it on a completely different console it's never been on and watch a whole new audience pay more money for it.
Yep.
Horizon is the choice. 100%.
Can I add on to this prediction as well? They will accidentally release it within 7 days of Grand Theft Auto 6. They always
Just to take it like Breath of the Wild. Oh no.
and Elden Ring. Wasn't the second one Elden Ring?
Isn't there new content being released this year for Elden Ring?
Yeah,
that's
the
when they're going to
Tarnished.
release it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's when they're going to release it near Tarnished.
Good
Yep.
Lord.
Yep, they'll do it. They'll go 3 for 3. They just don't know when to release these damn games.
All right.
Oh man,
You're not wrong.
Pretty
That's
fun.
just
I know.
that's
I know.
too much.
It's
Damn.
too true. It's too real.
I think
All
that
right,
franchise
Mitch.
needs a kick for sure, though. Horizon definitely needs to get some like love because
Yes.
that's
Forbidden West
Yeah,
came
you
out and
know-
it was all right.
I'm surprised that the Lego Horizon Adventures didn't come to Xbox. I really am because it's on
Yeah,
Switch.
it
Like,
went to
it's-
everything else.
Oh, that
yeah,
could
that's
It
come.
went
true.
to everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Interesting. All right,
But
Mitch.
maybe they didn't because they want you to play the real game first.
that's true. That could be it. My final prediction is essentially things that'll be officially announced to happen in 2026 that are not going to be delayed, that are not going to be pushed or anything like that. This year, Gears, Halo, Fable, and Forza all are happening this year.
Wow.
Why? Because they have to. Again, Xbox 25th anniversary. Here's our top 4 franchises we've ever had. We want to make sure they come out in the year of the 25th anniversrsary. So E-Day's happening. Forza Horizon 6
Oh,
happening.
E-Day. Oh, shit.
E-Day is happening this year. E-Day's happening in 2026. Forza Horizon 6. The Halo Combat Evolve thing, we already know, like, that's happening. Like, that was officially announced. Fable is absolutely happening this year. But the one thing that I am looking forward to that will be announced is a Halo multiplayer client that will be on Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. It will be actually releasing, and they will say, here's your Halo campaign evolved, which I'm assuming is going to be more early of the year. I think that's going to be like the front half of the year. Like, I don't think it's going to be a late half game. I think, because again, we've already played Halo on Xbox a bunch. They're trying to get it on PlayStation things. I think Gears and Fable are probably going to be the more fall, like winter games for those. But I think literally they'll announce that this year a Halo multiplayer client's going to come out. It's not going to be tied to any game. It's just going to be its own like Warzone, Fortnite. It's just going to be its own separate release. It's not going to be tied to any number of a game. And it's just going to be them saying, here's Halo multiplayer in all of its glory. Here's your maps from 2, 3, Reach, whatever the hell. It's also available on PlayStation day one. They're not going to hold that back because that is a multiplayer game. They can get a ton of people playing it. And I think Switch will finally get some sort of Halo love because Switch 2 is capable of playing games. It has, it can play Apex decently. It can play Halo. So I think that is something that's going to happen because they want Halo to be back on top, especially this year where it's 25th anniversary of it. So, yeah.
All right. Nice. Good one.
Yeah.
Well, Bowser, does that do it for us? I think that is all the predictions.
We're all predicted out. I think
We're all
that's it. Then.
no more community predictions.
Nope.
There was actually. I can't see late. Just threw in these. I'm just going to rapid fire them real fast. I'm not going to go in deep. Diablo 1 remaster or remake with controller support.
Ooh, good one.
Xbox finds a way to get storefronts on current gen consoles, even if locked behind dev mode. The AI bubble bursts and they scale back in Copilot. Xbox added to bring your own games to Luna, which is the Amazon streaming service thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mobile games getting added to Game Pass and Family Plan release. For the love of God, please have that happen.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Xbox opens up Play Anywhere to all platforms, which is insanity. And then the last one was Wi-Fi controllers are released this year, which is what I was talking about, the Wi-Fi direct things to have better latency with cloud stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, that just rapid fired through his.
Man,
Diablo
dialed
1
in there.
remaster would be solid as hell. That would be great.
Yeah, I'd love to see Blizzard really do a little something this year, whether it is a remaster of some game. There's a lot of rumors going around about StarCraft, and I mean, not that it's Blizzard, but Quake is starting to pop up here as well. Wolfenstein, there's a lot of stuff. So, I mean, in a weird way, guess we're kind of maybe getting excited by the possibilities of what's happening in Xbox land, even though we can't really define what the hell that even means these days. Everything is an Xbox. But video games are exciting. I had a lot of fun playing video games last year. This year, I'm sure will be no different. And we've logged our predictions. Thank you guys so much for sending in your predictions as well. Bowser, can I end the show now?
Do it.
All right, that is all. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to episode 414 of the Xbox Drive. Before we thank everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, I want to know, Mitch, where I can find you on the internet. I have no clue. Tell me.
You can find me on MitchPower1116.com. I have a
You got .com.
I do have a .com. Big things. I am going to be starting streaming again tomorrow. So I took an extended break just like I did with Carpool. So we all did with Carpool. So I will be coming back to streaming tomorrow. I have a lot of ideas in the works, but the number one thing I'll say, I had my best of 2025 video come out where you guys can go on youtube.com/MitchPower1116 and watch all of the highlights. I have chapter breakdowns. If you want to see a specific game, go find it. It's 4 hours long of crazy stuff that all happened throughout the year. And I would love it if everybody wanted to go check that out and come check out the stream tomorrow. So
Sweet. Yeah. I will do my best. Bowza, please tell us where we can find you on the internet.
Apparently now you can find me at twitch.tv/Bowza13, occasionally streaming. No set schedule yet, but we'll see what we can do. I promise I will stream again before 3 years, because that's how long of a gap
Good promise.
Good promise.
That's
Good
what I
promise.
can promise.
Love.
How about let's hope I don't get like run over by a bus tomorrow and make that a complete lie.
Oh, God.
You can also
Fee
find
will
me
find
in the
out what
Discord.
happened, though. If that does
Fee,
occur,
yeah, please.
Fee will be on the case.
Get somebody
I will be.
behind bars for it, whatever it is. Yeah. Find me in the Discord. Find me hanging out, book crafting and chilling. Love hanging out in the community, so come join us. It's nice in
Good.
there.
It is nice. Yeah. All right, Fee, when you're not solving crimes, where can we find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Ceranics, where, funny enough, I am solving some crimes, but I'm also
True.
playing Control, which is on my wheel. You can also, this Sunday, I'm going to be playing what they call an archipelago, so we all play a different game, and then we have, like, if one person has to get to a specific level for me to get specific items, it's a whole thing. I'll explain it next week as my geek out, because it's our first time playing it. And I'm going to, surprise, I'm playing, Slay the Spire is my game. So if you know what an archipelago is, I'm going to be playing Slay the Spire as my game. And you can also, if you want to see what games are on my wheel, or if you want to see the games that I plan on playing this year, I'm now on Backlogged, guys. So I have been making lists upon lists because I love lists with photos. I'm a picture person, so I need photos to make things pretty. So yeah, I have all my games there. I plan on playing a number of them, and I've started building out what I plan on playing in 2026. Also, if you want to see a compiled list of every single Nancy Drew game that's out there, including the ones that I've played, I just released that particular actual playlist or list that I made at the beginning of the year. I've been having way too much time making lists, Sean, is a huge thing. So
I adore it.
Yeah, go check
Proud
me
of
out
you.
over on Backlogged.
Very nice. As for me, you can find me on Blue Sky, CPG Sean, same name on Letterboxd and Backlogged and in the Discord. And I think that's it. I'm also on the Nintendo Drive here at Carpool Gaming, so go check me out there. I did not have a wheel for my predictions on the Nintendo Drive, and I think it worked out pretty well tonight. So check me out there. Check me out on twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming live most mornings is generally when you can find me over there. And what else am I doing? We got a We the Gamer cast coming up very soon at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. And speaking of patreon.com/Carpool Gaming, you guys are all enjoying a tremendous amount of content. We're enjoying making it all, and none of this would be possible without all of your support over there, patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. So we're going to say a special thank you to those ultimate producers. Thank you so much to Brendan Myers, aka _Winter Gamer, and also to Jonathan Brown. You should listen to PME on Apple Music and Spotify. Go to linktra.ee/PME.jib. Don't worry, just click the link on the show notes. It'll take you where you need to go. Thank you so much to our platinum producers, Benny, Smokin_Yo, The Captain, and Uncle Tim Paullin. And thank you to every single one of our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Hambone Jonny, Jan32, Laura, Liger Woods 330, Mr. Giggles, Peje EP, Stephen Keller, and TechMike. It is not lost on me that I read very similar, if not exactly the same names every single week. You guys are here with us through thick and thin for a very long time, month after month, year after year. You guys are incredible. We could not do this without you. We got a full year, Carpool Gaming, right here, carpoolgaming.com. All the content coming at you guys. I'm so excited. Can't wait for all of our predictions to come true, all our wishes and dreams to come true. We'll play lots of games together. We'll read lots of books together. We'll play everything. We'll talk together. We'll hang out. That is the end of the Xbox Drive. We'll see you on the next one. Now say goodbye to the people. Bye!
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.